we present Michael Hordern as Jeeves and Richard Bryars as Bertie Wooster in Stiff Upper Lip, Jeeves by P.G. Wodehouse.
Back to a proper breakfast for Bertram Wooster, Esquire, of Berkeley Mansions, London W1. The tasteful kipper, the nourishing eggs and bee, the sustaining sausages, and now the toast thickly lathered with butter and marmalade. Wonderful. Jeeves!
You called, sir?
No. Yes, Jeeves. Could you do me another spot of coffee?
Certainly, sir. I'll take the pot.
Thank you, Jeeves. These breakfasts that Jeeves gives me, there's nothing like a standard Jeeves breakfast to stiffen the sinews, summon up the blood. Plenty of bounce to the ounce for the young master this AM. And the prop of the establishment has returned to his duties. What ho! Jeeves is back. Jeeves, my man, has been away for a while. Regardless of self, I lent him to go and be butler to my good Aunt Dahlia at Brinkley, her house in Worcestershire. She had a house party about to descend upon her, and her own butler, Seppings, suddenly seized up in the lower lumber region while uncorking a bottle of port in his own pantry. Aunt Dahlia almost seized up herself with laughter, tears and hiccups combined when she told me about it on the telephone. And it took Seppings a week in hospital and powerful machinery to get straightened out. And, well, Jeeves stepped into the breach and buttled in Seppings' place. And now Seppings has returned to Brinkley, and Jeeves has returned to me, and I have returned to good breakfasts. Jeeves, yes, fresh coffee, good. I've missed you this last week, Jeeves.
It's kind of you to say so, sir.
Welcome back to the old metropolis, the young master, the old grindstone. I bet you enjoyed swanking around as butler at Brinkley, eh? With footmen and parlourmaids obeying your lightest word, eh, Jeeves? Yes. How was it at Brinkley, by the way? A big party? You note that I was not invited, just you.
Yeah, Mrs. Travers sends you her best wishes, sir. She was in her usual robust health.
Well, you got her out of a jam, didn't you? I hope she thanked you with sackfuls of crisp banknotes. Is Anatole's cooking as good as ever? Who was there? Give me the hotline news from Worcestershire. How was Mr. Travers, my uncle, for a start?
The demeanour of Mr. Travers cast something of a gloom over the proceedings. He was low-spirited, and I think his despondency was due principally to the presence of Sir Watkyn Bassett.
Bassett? Bassett? One of our vilest citizens. You don't mean that old menace was at Brinkley, but he's pure pot of poison to my uncle. You astound me, Jeeves.
Yes, sir, I was myself surprised to see him there.
What a man! No wonder my uncle was low-spirited. Well, who else was in the Brinkley party?
Miss Madeline Bassett was there, sir, with her father, and Miss Stephanie Byng, with her dog, Bartholomew, and Mr. Fink-Nottle.
Golly!
But not Lord Sidcup this time.
Lord who?
Lord Sidcup, sir. You knew him first as Roderick Spode. Then he inherited the title, and he is now the Earl.
Yes, Spode, yes. A crony of Sir Watkyn's. Wasn't Sir Watkyn once going to marry Spode's aunt?
In the servants' hall, this was still considered to be a possibility. And we know that Lord Sidcup regards himself as a sort of guardian of Miss Madeline Bassett, and very jealous and zealous of her welfare.
Yes, indeed. When he thought Gussie Fink-Nottle, her fiancé, was not being sufficiently attentive to her, he chased Gussie to the rooftops.
Threatening to eviscerate him with his bare hands. Yes, sir.
Eviscerate? Good Lord. Poor old Gussie. The country's greatest expert on newts, but not exactly the young Lochinvar with women. Perhaps Spode is really in love with young Madeline himself, but thinks his age a bar to making a declaration.
There is that possibility, sir. Yes, more coffee, sir?
Thank you, Jeeves. You say Gussie was at Brinkley last week, too. How was he, eh? Toeing the line with Madeline, springing to her bidding, gambolling round her, spreading rose leaves out of his hat, singing beneath her window at midnight? The perfect lover, I hope. We know too well what happens when Madeline Bassett is disappointed in her fiancé. She reaches out for the old and tried.
Bertram Wooster, sir.
Quite. And Bertram Wooster would regard marriage to that soppy, starry-eyed young sentimentalist as a lot worse than death. You remember that she referred to the stars as God's daisy chain?
Yes, sir. And she believed that every time a baby smiled, a fairy was born.
These are grave faults, Jeeves. But spare me further examples of her whimsy, not just after breakfast. Ugh. Well, anyway, how was Mr. Fink-Nottle?
He seemed low-spirited, too, sir.
Oh? Perhaps one of his newts had got tonsillitis or something?
Conceivably, sir.
You have never kept newts, have you, Jeeves?
No, sir.
Nor have I. Nor, to the best of my knowledge, has Winston Churchill or Jack Hobbs or the Archbishop of Canterbury, to name but 3 others. Well, it takes all sorts to make a world, Jeeves, I often say.
Yes, sir. Will you be lunching in, sir?
No, I've got a date at the Ritz.
I see, sir. May I clear away the breakfast things now, sir?
Yes, do so, Jeeves.
Thank you, sir. If I may mention it, sir, I have noticed a strange hat in the hall. Perhaps one of your festive younger friends left it by mistake while I was away.
No, Jeeves. It's mine. I bought it. It's called an alpine hat. Bluish, small rim, turned up over the left ear with a pink feather in the band. Very jaunty. You like it?
No, sir.
Oh, Lord. I was afraid Jeeves would take against that hat. Now we're in for a clash of wills and a period of umbrage in the home. He's such an old stickler for the rules of correct dress in public for me. If I ever wish to cut a dash and sport something a little in keeping with advanced modern thought, Jeeves turns cold and disapproving, and I eventually wilt and let him have his way. But damn it, this alpine hat will stay. I shall be firm and insouciant. Is there such a word? Insouciant? What I mean is, I don't care. I shall wear the hat down to the nub.
It is your Aunt, Mrs. Travers, sir, on the telephone.
Oh, just coming. Thank you, Jeeves.
Hello?
Bertie?
Hello, Asian relative.
Less of that, young Bertie. You're up and about, are you? I thought you'd be in bed and snoring.
No, I've risen with a lark. And I think the snail, Jeeves?
Sir? Coming, sir.
Hang on, Auntie. Jeeves, didn't you once tell me that snails were early risers?
Yes, sir. The poet Browning, in his Pippa Passes, having established that the hour is 7 a.m., goes on to say, the lark's on the wing, the snail's on the thorn.
Thank you, Jeeves. Stick around. I may need you to translate again. Hello, I was right, Aunt Dahlia. When I slid from the sheets, the lark was on the wing, the snail on the thorn.
What the devil are you babbling about?
Well, don't ask me. Ask the poet Browning.
So Jeeves got back all right?
Yes, looking bronzed and fit, yes. But he's taken against a lovely new hat I bought.
What? I didn't say anything about hats. Why are we talking about hats? Jeeves was in rare form, buttling for me here. Bassett was tremendously impressed.
Jeeves has been telling me that man of wrath was at Brinkley. My good aunt, what madness led you to invite him, with Uncle Tom at home, too?
I did it for Tom's sake.
You speak in riddles. Explain, old thing.
It's a new way of curing people. All the rage in Harley Street these days, I believe. Called I can't get the word. Jeeves will know. Well, it's like Hodgkin's disease. They found that can be cured by giving the patient arsenic.
Aunt Dahlia, now you're babbling.
Don't interrupt, young Bertie. Listen. Your uncle has been driven nearly insane by income tax demands again. You know how he hates parting with money to those wolves of the Inland Revenue. Well, I thought I'd produce something worse to take his mind off income tax. So I got Bassett here. And Madeline Bassett. And Madeline Bassett's fiancé, your fish-faced friend Spink-Bottle, the newt fancier.
But how did Uncle Tom react to all that? Jeeves tells me he seemed low-spirited.
Yes, poor Tom suffered agonies, poor old buzzard. But I never heard another yip out of him about income tax. One day I'll tell you about Bassett's black amber statuette. Bassett has only recently acquired it, over Tom's dead body again, sort of. Anyway, Bassett brought it here with him, just so that he could watch Tom writhe with jealousy. Tom would give his eye teeth to have the damn thing in his collection. Bertie, why is it you always sidetrack me when I'm paying for the telephone call?
3 minutes.
There, to give me lunch.
Of course, old relative, of course. That's good news for the nephew who loves you. I shall expect you here shortly after noon, and Jeeves will strain every nerve to feed you as well as you'd get from your own great chef, Anatole.
12:30 Thursday, then. Hell's blinkers! Why do you keep me talking like this? Do you think I'm made of money?
That was my Aunt Dahlia, Jeeves.
Yes, sir. She has a carrying voice, even on the telephone.
You heard we shall be giving her lunch here on Thursday?
Yes.
Now, I must hurry out to lunch. What's all this about Sir Watkyn Bassett's black amber statuette?
It's a somewhat long story, sir. Apparently...
Then don't tell me now. I shall be late at the Ritz. I must rush.
Pardon me, sir. Are you proposing to enter the Ritz Hotel in that hat?
Yes, Jeeves, I am.
Very good, sir.
You still don't like my alpine hat?
No, sir. Especially not for the West End of London, sir.
Jeeves, in the matter of male headwear, you are not progressive. Your attitude is hidebound. You must learn to accept this hat of mine, to tend it carefully with a soft brush, even to come to love it. This hat stays in my wardrobe and on my head, tilted slightly over the right eyebrow, giving an air of, wouldn't you say, diablerie?
Is an air of diablerie what you should wish, sir?
Yes, it is. My appearance needs all the diablerie it can get. If Jack Buchanan is in the Ritz when I enter, he will very likely bound up to me and offer his congratulations.
I doubt it, sir. Mr. Buchanan has perfect taste in hats. And he is currently in America, sir.
Jeeves, I require my umbrella and some chamois leather gloves. Your disapproval of my hat grieves me.
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot recede from my position.
Nor I from mine. Well, never mind about hats. With whom, you are asking, am I lunching at the Ritz? A girl? Correct. A girl I am pursuing with the love light in my eye? Wrong. This is not Bertram as Colonel Romeo. It's kindly old Bertram, the family friend. You remember Pauline Stoker, the American girl whose beauty had maddened me like wine in New York? I was briefly engaged to her, but that was smartly broken up by her furious millionaire father, a real pirate of the Spanish Main. Well, Pauline married my old friend Chuffy, Marmaduke, Lord Chuffnell. This girl I'm giving lunch to is Pauline's younger sister, Emerald Stoker. She's over in London studying art at the Slade. Nice girl, young Emerald. Nothing like so pretty as Pauline. A touch of the Pekingese about the nose, and more freckles than you'd believe possible. I'm always glad to put on the nose bag with Emerald. There's a sort of motherliness about her which I find restful. She listens to me, which is something hardly any other female does. I can pour out my troubles to her, confident of having my hand held and my head patted. Emerald, you're such a comfort. I say, I can get hold of tickets for No No Nanette for tomorrow night if you'll come with me.
Oh, darling Bertie, no, I can't. I'm going to the country this afternoon, catching the 4 o'clock at Paddington. I must get myself together.
Are you going away for long?
A month or so till the Slade starts again.
That's a long stretch to be away from the bright lights. Will you be at the same place all the time?
Oh, yes, people called Bassett.
What?
In Gloucestershire.
What?
The house is called...
Totleigh Towers?
Yes.
Waiter! Brandy! Bring me a large brandy!
What's up, Bertie? Do you know them? Oh, tell me about them. I've only met Miss Bassett.
Emerald, old thing, I do not want to depress you, but you are of an age to be told the facts of life. Totleigh Towers is, and I do not mince my words, a place to avoid. Chief inmates, Sir Watkyn Bassett, once a London magistrate who fined me £5, now a rich man, doubtless trousering the fines like my £5 100 times a day for years. He is now retired, and he collects what are called objets d'art, silver cow creamers, black amber statuettes, and other horrors that you with your pure young mind would not credit. It may seem a hard thing to say of any man, but I would rank Sir Watkyn as a bigger stinker than even your father.
Would you call father a stinker?
Not to his face.
He thinks you're crazy.
Bless his old heart. Anyway, so much for Sir Watkyn, the ringleader. His daughter, Madeline, you've met, you say. What did you think of her?
Is she a great friend of yours, Bertie?
No, she is not, so you may speak freely.
I think she's a drip.
A drip is what she is, nothing else but.
Of course, she is very pretty.
Undeniably an eyeful. Slim, svelte, and bountifully equipped with golden hair and all the fixings. Any red-blooded sultan or pasha, if offered the opportunity of adding M. Bassett to his harem or seraglio, would snap her up. But he would regret his impulsiveness by the end of the week. Madeline's one of those soppy girls, riddled from head to foot with whimsy.
As bad as that?
Oh, yes, worse, much worse. She has a special brand of squashy soupiness, a subtle air of being about to talk baby talk.
These are strong words, Bertie.
Yes, Madeline Bassett, I say it frankly and fearlessly, is a drip of the first water. The drippiest girl I've ever been engaged to.
So you were engaged to her, too? You do get engaged to a lot of girls, Bertie, don't you? Your trouble is that you're so fascinating.
A touch fascinating, perhaps.
My sister Pauline says there's a sort of woolly-headed duckiness about you.
Your sister Pauline and your father put my soul through the mangle at that time. Let me try to forget.
Well, who else is at Totleigh Towers?
Let me see. Stephanie Byng is certain to be there. She's Sir Watkyn's ward or something, an honorary niece, and she lives at the Towers. And she's engaged to be married to the local curate. You'll meet him too, Harold Pinker, whom we call Stinker. It's good, that, isn't it? Stinker. But they can't get married till Stinker, Harold, I should say, rises in the church hierarchy, notches a vicarage, and a vicar's bigger pay. And that's his and Stiffy's ambition.
Tell me about this Stephanie's curate lover. Is Mr. Pinker one of those pale, underfed fellas who bleat in the pulpit?
Stinker? Good heavens, no. He boxed heavyweight for the university for 3 years and played football for them for 3 years too. Like the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, he always got his man. And when he did so, the air was vibrant with the excited cries of morticians in the audience making bids for the body. He's a solid mass of muscle, though as clumsy as they come. Couldn't cross the Gobi Desert without knocking something over. We've been friends since Oxford days, Stinker and I. Stiffy rules him with a rod of iron, and he adores it.
Anybody else?
Let me think. Yes. You'll probably meet a great hefty fellow called Spode, or rather he's now Lord Sidcup. A dominating character, about 8 feet high, broad in proportion, and an eye, I've heard it described, that could open an oyster at 60 paces. Take a line through gorillas you have met, and you get the idea. He has elected himself a sort of protector or guardian of young Madeline.
Is that the lot?
Yes, I think so. No, I'm wrong, no. Madeline's fiancé, Gussie Fink-Nottle. He's sure to be mooning about the place.
Fink-Nottle? Does he wear horn-rimmed spectacles?
Yes.
And keep newts?
Newts? Oh, newts. Yes, in great profusion. Why? Do you know him?
I met him at a studio party here in London.
You were... Gussie? At a studio party? Good Lord.
Yes, we talked about newts mostly. Most of the evening, I thought he was a lamb.
You mean a fish?
I don't mean a fish.
He looks like a fish.
He does not look like a fish.
I'm sorry, well, have it your own way. Anyway, that's the house you're going to. Totleigh Towers. Wild horses wouldn't drag me there.
Pity. I shan't be seeing you for a month then. Oh, thank you, Bertie, for a lovely lunch. And yes, that is a lovely hat. You can tell your man so from me.
Thank you, Emerald. You have faultless taste. It's always nice and quiet of an afternoon here at the Drones.
Mr. Wooster, sir, there's a gentleman to see you, a clerical gentleman named Pinker.
Curate of Totleigh in the Wold. Totleigh again. It's uncanny. It seems to be wanting to come back into my life, to be closing in on me, waiting to pounce.
Sir?
What?
Mr. Pinker, sir.
Oh, bung him in.
Hello, Bertie. I see. Sorry, have I broken it?
Only a glass, and it was empty anyway. Nice to see you, Stinker. Please sit down, Stinker.
Thanks.
What brings you to London? You look rosy and well-fed. All that country butter, I suppose. Do you have to give it up in Lent? Are you here on church business?
No, football. I came up for a committee meeting of the Corinthians.
I see your name in the paper from time to time, playing in their matches. Are you free for dinner?
Sorry, I've got to get back to Totleigh.
How's Stiffy?
She's fine.
And your parishioners?
They're fine too.
No schism on matters of doctrine? No choir boys smoking reefers in the churchyard?
No.
Has Pop Bassett given you that vicarage yet? He's got one in his pocket, hasn't he? The Totleigh and the Wold incumbent wants to retire, doesn't he?
Yes. No, Sir Watkyn doesn't seem to be able to make up his mind that I'm the right person to be a vicar. Something always happens to put him off. I think he was about ready to sponsor my preferment before he went to stay at Brinkley, but most unfortunately, I bumped into a valuable vase of his yesterday and broke it. It seemed to rankle with him, rather.
And you can't marry young Stiffy till you get a vicar's stipend?
No, and Stephanie worries about it greatly. Bertie?
Yes?
Bertie?
Still here, old man?
Are you busy just now?
Well, not all that busy.
You couldn't get away and come down to Totleigh for a day or two?
Me? Go to Totleigh again? They'd set the dogs on me. No, sir.
Bertie, there's something Stiffy wants you to do for her. I don't know what it is. I promised I'd persuade you to come.
Stinker, you're crazy. In the first place, Pop Bassett thinks I'm next thing to a kleptomaniac and shudders at the thought that his daughter once decided to marry me.
Madeline would invite you if you sent her a wire and suggested it. Sir Watkyn lets her invite anybody she likes to the house.
In the second place, Stinker, I know your beloved Stiffy. I love her dearly too, but as you yourself realise, she is a cross between a ticking bomb and a poltergeist, as loony a young shrimp as ever wore a windswept hairdo. I do not know, and you do not know, what it is she has in mind for me this time, but I bet it's something totally unfit for human consumption, and the answer to the young prune is no. N-O, no.
No?
No.
You won't come to Totleigh?
Not within 50 miles of the place.
Stephanie will be terribly disappointed.
You will administer spiritual solace. That's your job. Tell her these things are sent to try us.
She'll probably cry, Bertie.
Nothing better for the nervous system. Ask anybody in Harley Street. I'm sorry, Stinker, but the answer is no.
Well, I must go and break the bad news to her. She'll blame me as well as you. Oh, sorry, Bertie.
That's all right, Stinker. Have them on me. Hello? A taxi outside the flat, laden with luggage and a head sticking out. Oh, it's Gussie Fink-Nottle. Paid me a flying visit, what? Emerald was quite wrong, you know, saying he was a lamb. I mean, look at that face. Look at it. It's a fish. It's got to be a fish. A halibut with horn-rimmed spectacles, absent without leave from a fishmonger's slab. Hello, Gussie.
Hello, Bertie. I'm just off. I left a message with Jeeves. Your aunt wanted me to remind you that you're giving her lunch on Thursday.
Yeah, she telephoned me about it. Come in and have some orange juice.
I can't, I'm sorry. I'm on my way to Totleigh, and I must catch the 4 o'clock at Paddington.
Really? Well, look out for a friend of yours who'll be on that train, Emerald Stoker.
Stoker? Stoker? Emerald Stoker?
Yes, girl with freckles, American. Looks like a Pekingese a bit. She says she met you at a studio party and you talked about newts all evening.
Yes, now I remember, yes. She used to keep newts herself when she was young, only she called them guppies. Would it be nice seeing her again? I don't know when I've met a more attractive girl.
What? Except Madeline Bassett, of course. When are you and Madeline going to get married, Gussie?
Don't talk to me about Madeline. Madeline makes me sick. Ugh. Look, I must go. Paddington Station, please, driver.
Jeeves! Jeeves! Jeeves!
Sir?
Oh, hello, Jeeves. I just got Mr. Fink-Nottle's message from the man himself. But, Jeeves...
Yes, sir?
Mr. Fink-Nottle says that Madeline Bassett, his fiancée, makes him sick.
Did he say that, sir?
He did. And these are not the words of love. I mean, it's clear that there must have been a cooling off of the divine pash, and one asks oneself what's gone wrong.
Yes, indeed, sir.
And we know what happens if Madeline unplights her troth. Do girls have troths? Do they plight them as well as men?
Yes, sir. The phrase is applicable to either party, affecting both.
Well, if that troth becomes unplighted, we know what Madeline will do. She'll start looking round for Bertie Wooster again to plight some troth at him. She'll come rushing to me demanding, as she did before, to make my remaining years happy by her sacrifice, i.e., marry me. We cannot have any troths unplighted between Madeline and Gussie. Well, what are we to do? Ought I to go to Totleigh and try to bring the young couple together again? The suave man of the world talking sense into the heads of two silly idiots?
I think perhaps you should, sir. Yes. You will be what the French call a raisonneur.
Never mind what the French call me. I shall take your advice, Jeeves. God, here I am, having sworn myself black in the face that I have nothing more to do with Totleigh ever, and now I'm going to wire Miss Bassett asking if she'll invite me to the awful place. The flesh creeps briskly at the thought of meeting her father and Spode again. It'll be like stirring up a hornet's nest with a fountain pen. And I'll have to wire my Aunt Dahlia saying I can't give her lunch on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we shall not enjoy ourselves at Totleigh, Jeeves, for of course I shall need you at my side. But Gussie and Madeline must be brought together again, and it needs the personal touch.
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll get the telegrams off right away. Have you a pencil and a piece of paper?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, where are we? Here we are, yes. Now, first telegram. Call it Telegram A.
Mm-hmm.
Madeline Bassett, Totleigh Towers, di-da. You know the address. Now, we must go very, very carefully. Ages since we had long talk. Stop. May I come Totleigh short visit? Query. Love, Bertie. Good. Now, then, second telegram. Call it, Telegram B. Mrs. Travers, di-da, Brinkley. Urgent business drags me from Matrop. Stop. Cannot offer lunch Thursday. Stop. Happiness of two dear friends at Crossroads. Stop. Only Wooster wizardry can salvage sinking ship, comma, prevent dire consequences. Stop. Will explain later. Stop.
Stop.
To know all will be to forgive all. Stop. Sorry again about lunch, date, cancellation. Stop. Agony for me too.
Agony.
Stop. Pip. Stop.
Pip.
Must stop. Stop. Love. Stop. Wooster. I think those will meet the case, Jeeves, don't you?
I will take them to the post office immediately, sir. Good morning, madam. Yes. One moment. It's your aunt, Mrs. Travers, sir.
Oh, thank you, Jeeves. Hello, old ancestor. Nice to hear from you again.
Bertie, you foul blot on the landscape! What's all this about cancelling my lunch with you on Thursday? Can you hear me?
Hello, Aunt Dahlia. Yes, I can hear you, loud and clear. I'm sorry about that lunch, but duty calls me to Totleigh Towers.
There's something wrong with this blasted connection. It sounded as though you were saying you were going to Totleigh Towers.
I am.
To Totleigh Towers?
I shall be leaving shortly. Jeeves is packing now.
And what in the world made them invite you?
They didn't. I invited myself.
You mean you are deliberately seeking the society of Sir Watkyn Bassett? You must be more of an ass than even I ever thought you. And I speak as a woman who's just had the old bounder in her hair for a whole week.
Yes. Well, Pop Bassett, ex-London magistrate who looks like an owl with a dash of weasel blood in him, is not the companion I would choose for a walking tour. And unless one is compelled by circumstances, it is always wisest not to stir him up. But a sharp crisis has been precipitated in my affairs, Aunt Dahlia.
Explain yourself. And don't use all those long words. You picked them up from Jeeves.
The real reason for my visit to Totleigh is Gussie Fink-Nottle.
Fink-Nottle? The chap who keeps newts? That teetotal friend of yours who got so tight when I roped him in to present the prizes at the Market Snodsbury Grammar School?
Yes, that's the chap. He's supposed to be engaged to Madeline Bassett, and now it looks as though the two turtle doves are tearing at each other's throats again. Their engagement is tottering towards the melting pot, and Jeeves thinks, and so do I, that my best interest would be served if I cadged an invitation to Totleigh, which I've done, and tried to talk some sense into the fat heads of the young couple. Heal the rift, you know. My role will be that of what the French call raisonneur.
What does that mean?
Ah, quite. But that's what Jeeves says I shall be.
Well, don't let the girl start trying to marry you again.
That's the peril I face if her quarrel with Gussie isn't patched up instanter.
And that's why you're standing me up for lunch on Thursday. I've a good mind to go to the Berkeley and tell Ferraro to send you the bill.
Do just that, yes, Aunt Dahlia. It will ease my guilt at having had to turn a loved one away from my door, starving for her proteins and thirsting for the reviving cocktail or two. Go to the Berkeley with the comps of Bertie Wooster, and do not heed the prices in the right-hand column. Tell Ferraro to deny you nothing and to send the ruinous bill across the square to me.
Second helpings of everything?
Thirds, fourths, if you like.
Well, it's a threat. But you're a brave lad to be putting your nose again into Pop Bassett's house. And I've just thought of it. Yes, while you're there, you might sneer disapprovingly at that disgusting black amber statuette thing that Bassett bought for an absurdly small price just when your Uncle Tom was preparing to pounce on it, checkbook in hand. Dirty work. Bassett deceived the owner about its real value. And it's not the first time he's deliberately bought something in order to arouse your Uncle Tom's jealousy. So sneer at the damned statuette, Bertie. Make old Bassett think he's got a dud this time. Will Spode be at Totleigh?
I fear so. He seems always to be hanging round young Madeline. There's a bad man for you.
You mean for you? I don't intend to see him ever again. It is one of my most treasured memories that I hit him on the back hair with that cosh of yours here. You remember?
Yes, you put Spode down for the count then. Good work.
Only a half swing, but a snappy bit of wrist and a sweet follow-through. He fell to earth smiling like an idiot.
Aged relative, I'm glad you're paying for this call. What was it you rang up about in the first place?
Idiot, nephew. Now you've made me forget. But one word of warning. If you take Jeeves with you to Totleigh...
Of course I shall take him.
Well, then watch out. I happen to know that Pop Bassett is trying to steal him from you.
What? Bassett? Trying to pinch Jeeves?
Yes. When Jeeves was here, Bassett's eyes were following him like a cat watching a mouse. He was making overtures to him, offering him twice the salary to come and join his staff at Totleigh. Oh, what's the matter with you? Have you fainted?
Your words had stunned me.
Why, you know the man, and you can't have forgotten how he tried to steal my chef Anatel from me. Oh, there's nothing too low for Pop Bassett to stoop to. He chiseled Tom out of a cow creamer, and now this amber statuette. He's trying to chisel you out of Jeeves, mark my words.
And Harold Pinker, the Totleigh curate, tells me that Bassett is virtually chiselling him out of a perfectly good vicarage that he has in his gift. And that's the man into whose house I shall be going as soon as I finish this telephone call. Aunt Dahlia? Aunt Dahlia? Jeeves, she's cut me off.
Yes, sir. Should we not be starting for Gloucestershire, sir?
Where? Oh, yes. Have you packed me down to the last shirt stud?
Yes, sir.
Jeeves, did you hear what Mrs. Travers was telling me on the telephone? About Sir Watkyn Bassett and you at Brinkley last week?
No, sir. I went out for a few minutes in order to stop the milk and newspaper for the next few days.
Well, Mrs. Travers said...
Excuse me, sir, I think we ought to be starting for Gloucestershire now, to avoid the worst traffic.
Right. On with the alpine hat. I say, Jeeves, would you mind taking the wheel for this journey? I'm feeling a bit shaken, and I need to think.
Certainly, sir. I enjoy driving your car. Here we are, sir. Totleigh Towers. Here we are, sir. Totleigh Towers.
What? Where? Totleigh Towers? Totleigh Towers? Oh, Lord. I swore I'd never come near the place again. I hope we're in time for tea, Jeeves. Will you take the car round? I'll see you later when you've unpacked.
Very good, sir.
Oh, now, where do they keep the blasted bell? Ah, yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, Ransom. I expect Miss Madeline told you I was coming.
Yes, indeed, sir. Do come in, sir.
Thanks.
They are in the drawing room, sir, having tea.
Really? Really? Tea? Yes. Oh, all right. I know my way. Oh, Lord. The whole gang of them at the trough. Madeline abaft the teapot. Spode, as I feared. Stiffy Bing, yes, and her Scotty dog, Bartholomew. You leave my ankles alone, Bartholomew. Stinker Pinker the curate and Gussie Fink-Nottle. No Sir Watkyn Bassett, as far as I can see. Hello, Madeline, old thing. Kind of you to invite me.
Bertie, so nice to see you. Uncle Roderick, you know Bertie Wooster. Bertie, Lord Sidcup. He was Roderick Spode the last time you met, I expect.
Wooster, did you say? Ah, we meet again, Wooster.
Hello there, Spode. I mean, Sidcup.
Stephanie, Harold, Augustus. He is Bertie Wooster. Tea, Bertie? We were just finishing. I'll send for a fresh pot.
Oh, thanks. Hello, Stinker. You look worried. What's up, old son?
What are you doing here? I thought I told Steph...
Bertie!
Hello, Stiffy.
Bertie! This is a great surprise. Harold told me he'd seen you yesterday and you couldn't leave London. You've changed your mind. Splendid. I've got a lot to talk to you about, but later. Come on, Harold.
Eh?
You've got to go and see Uncle Watkyn in his study and talk about the school treat here the day after tomorrow.
Oh, right.
Harold,
yes,
mind that table.
Which, I say, I'm frightfully sorry. I've broken the vase.
You fool! That was a fine piece. Sir Watkyn ought to have locked it away in his collection room. It's smashed beyond repair.
Oh, I say, really.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Never mind, Harold. I never like to sing. Come on.
I'm
Come on.
frightfully
It's all right,
sorry.
dear. Don't worry.
Bloody thing.
So, There's to be a school treat, is there? Jolly good.
Yes, Bertie. In the grounds here, the day after tomorrow. The poor vicar's not well, so Mr. Pinker will be in sole charge. I'm sure he'll be glad of your help if you offer it.
Oh, well, I'll talk to him about it.
Oh, please do, Bertie. Oh, I must just go and talk to Uncle Roderick.
Thanks for the warning.
Hello, Bertie.
Gussie, how are things?
You've got the room next to mine, Bertie. I'll see you later.
Will you? What did I say?
I do wish Augustus would learn not to slam doors. He's being very difficult these days, Bertie. I must talk to you about him. You know him so well.
Virtually from the egg, yes. Unpredictable a bit, but a heart of gold. You're marrying a sterling chap, Madeline. You won't let him loose on that school treat thing, though, will you? You remember the Market Snosbury prize-giving fiasco?
Bertie, that was not Augustus's fault. He was overtired and nervous. We will not mention the occasion ever again, Bertie. I love Augustus, difficult though he is sometimes.
Oh, good. That's the way I like to hear you talk.
Oh, Bertie, you see what it means. It was sweet of you to come and see me, possibly for the last time before Augustus makes me his bride, his own forever. I couldn't say no to your pleading, but you shouldn't have come, surely. Won't it twist the knife in the wound and cause you needless pain to be near me, knowing that Augustus is my only love, and I can never, never be yours? You and I can never be more than just good friends. It is useless, Bertie. You must not hope.
Oh, well, never mind, old thing.
But I do mind, Bertie, seeing the look of dumb anguish in your eyes. Oh, life is so tragic, so cruel. But what can I do?
Not a thing, not a thing. Just carry on regardless.
But it breaks my heart.
There. Don't cry, old girl. Spode.
Out of my way, Wooster. Madeline, what has this man been saying to you? Wooster, if you...
It's nothing, Uncle Roderick, nothing. Oh, I must go.
Wooster.
Yes, Spode? Have a cucumber sandwich. I believe there's a fresh pot of tea coming.
Wooster.
Muffin?
Wooster! What were you doing to Madeline to make her cry? And why were you caressing her head when I came in?
But I was not caressing her head. I mere patted her top, not in a brotherly manner. Are you sure you wouldn't like a muffin?
I was wondering whether to break your neck or not. Brotherly indeed, Wooster. I was amazed when I heard from Madeline that you had had the effrontery to invite yourself here. Your motive, of course, is clear. You have come to try to undermine Madeline's faith in the man she loves, and sow doubts in her mind.
No
doubt you'll say that your love for her was so overpowering that you couldn't resist the urge to tell her and to plead with her. Utter nonsense, despicable weakness. Let me tell you.
Spode?
Don't interrupt, and my name is now Sidcup. Madeline calls me Uncle Roderick. Let me tell you, Wooster, that I have loved that girl for years and years, but never has her Uncle Roderick so much as hinted it to her by word or look. It was a great shock and sadness to me when she became engaged to this man, Fink-Nottle. But I accepted the situation because I thought that was where her happiness lay. Though stunned, I kept
stiff upper lip?
My feelings to myself. I sat
like patience on a monument,
tight, and said nothing. All I wanted was her happiness, even if it meant marrying this Fink-Nottle freak. If you ask me if I approve of him as a husband for the girl I love, I admit that, frankly, I do not. To me, he seems to possess all the qualities that go to make the perfect pill. And I may add that my opinion is shared by her father. But, Wooster, I do not crawl behind Fink-Nottle's back and try to prejudice her against him.
Very creditable.
What do you say?
I said it, does you credit. Very white of me.
Well, I suggest, Wooster, that you follow my example. I shall be watching you closely, and I shall expect to see less of this head-stroking and shoulder-caressing you were doing when I came in. If I catch you, I
will show you your room, Bertie.
Be careful, Wooster. Be very careful.
What did Uncle Roderick mean about your being careful, Bertie?
I can't think. Afraid I might slip on the stairs, do you think?
He sounded as though he was angry with you. Had you been quarrelling?
No. Utmost cordiality, our talk.
I thought he might be annoyed at your coming here.
No.
Oh, I'm so glad. He has always been a devoted sort of guardian to me. It would pain me so much if you and he were... Oh, there's Daddy.
Sir Watkyn Bassett in person, not a statue, and not an admirer of Bertie Wooster. Hello, Sir Watkyn.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Daddy, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah?
I asked Bertie Wooster to come and stay here for a few days.
You did what? When you say a few
At
days...
least a week, I hope.
A week?
If not longer.
Good God.
There's tea in the drawing room, Daddy. A fresh pot.
Tea? Good heavens. I need something stronger than tea, for goodness sake.
Daddy seems upset about something. Perhaps it's this school treat thing that Harold Pinker is organising here in the grounds for the day after tomorrow. The old vicar's not well, so Harold has to run it all himself.
Oh,
This is your room, Bertie. Ah, there's Jeeves. Good evening, Jeeves.
Good evening, Miss Bassett.
Dinner's at 8, Bertie. I'll see you then. Don't grieve.
Don't grieve, Jeeves. She's still got this loony idea that I pine with love for her. Well, no danger there this time. Right, Jeeves, pour me into glad raiment. I haven't seen Mr. Fink-Nottle for long enough to confirm it, but Madeline tells me that Gussie is her dream man again, or still. And as that was exactly what we came down to try to fix up, it calls for a little rejoicing, I think. And perhaps we might beetle off back to London tomorrow. Mission accomplished. Socks, please, Jeeves.
I do not think Mr. Fink-Nottle takes such a rosy view of things as Miss Bassett does, sir. He is still very low-spirited.
Well, why? Hasn't he been told that he is Miss Bassett's dream man again, or still? Shoes, please.
I think perhaps Mr. Fink-Nottle's vegetarian diet is causing his low-spirited outlook, sir.
Shoehorn. Gussie, vegetarian? No, he loves his food. He insists on second helpings of practically everything at the Drones, especially the meat dishes, grills, roasts and hashes. Watching him tucking into his rations there, a tapeworm would raise its hat respectfully, knowing it was in the presence of a master.
I encountered Mr. Fink-Nottle in the stable yard as I was putting the car away, sir. Shoehorns. He confided his troubles to me. Miss Madeline has ordered him to forego the flesh of animals. She says that the poet Shelley was all the better in health, and as a poet, for a meat-free diet. Mr. Ransom, the butler, has instructions not to serve Mr. Fink-Nottle the meat courses at lunch and dinner, and no sausages, ham or bacon at breakfast.
Golly! Collar, it would not be surprising if Mr. Fink-Nottle was disgruntled and rebellious. This is frightful, Jeeves.
Certainly somewhat disturbing, sir.
Well, Miss Bassett has suggested that all was well with the romance, and she was beginning to pencil in the names of the bridesmaids. But if Gussie is seething with revolt, anything may happen.
Yes, sir.
How's the tie, Jeeves?
Allow me, sir.
I mean, making the loved one live on spinach, fruit and nuts is not a primrose path to the altar. No wonder Gussie is low-spirited. Ow! Careful. The danger is that he will erupt like a volcano and cast Madeline off, sweeping her aside as he gallops off to a good chop house. Is there nothing we can do, Jeeves? Waistcoat.
The poet Shelley regarded the matter from the humanitarian standpoint rather than that of bodily health. He held that we should show reverence for other life forms. It is those views that Miss Bassett has absorbed.
Curse the poet Shelley. I hope he trips over a loose shoelace and breaks his ruddy neck.
Too late, sir. He is no longer with us.
And blast all vegetables.
Yes, sir. Your concern is understandable. I may mention that the cook expressed herself in somewhat similar vein when I informed her of Mr. Fink-Nottle's predicament. Her heart melted in sympathy with his distress.
Oh, Lord. Dinner, then. And this is not going to be one of those jolly dinner parties with a jovial squire filling all glasses and dancing with the elderly ladies. If champagne is being served tonight, I trust it will keep coming my way. Jacket.
I will try to get that message to Mr. Ransom, sir, so that he may charge your glass frequently.
Well, Stiffy, it's nice to be sitting next to you. Is Stinker not of the dinner throng?
I wish you wouldn't call Harold Stinker. No, he's had to go home and work on the school treat. He doesn't like the prospect of running it by himself. But you'll help him, won't you?
I shall have a look at my diary. I may have to be in London by then.
You shirker.
Ow.
You're trying to get out of it. Harold needs everybody's help. If he makes a success of the school treat, you see, Uncle Watkyn may say, right into the vicarage you go, my boy.
Well, good luck to him. I say, rather silent everybody this evening, wouldn't you say? I'll try and get it going.
Well, no.
Well, what? I say, Sir Watkyn, this centrepiece of yours on the table, is it new?
The statuette?
No. It's at least 400 years old.
No. I mean, you haven't had it long. Dear, oh dear. Soapstone, isn't it? Gosh! Ugh! It looks like the end man in a minstrel show. What a face!
It's African, and it's black amber. Very rare. It's the latest addition to my collection. I was very lucky to find it and be able to buy it.
Daddy bought it from a man named Plank, who lives near here, at Hockley-cum-Neston Village.
Oh, well, I'm not very strong on antiques. Looks just the kind of ugly thing my Uncle Tom would like to have got in his collection. By Jove, yes, I remember now. My Aunt Dahlia was speaking to me about this piece. It must be the one she meant. Black amber, isn't it? She said Uncle Tom would give his eye teeth to have it in his collection. You showed it to him at Brinkley, didn't you, Sir Watkyn? Is it valuable?
It's worth £1,000, I know that.
Stiffy, you do surprise me. Still, you can't say it isn't a gruesome object. They must have seen you coming. It's genuine, is it, Sir Watkyn? It's not a fake, is it? Sort of thing you buy on the pier at the seaside.
Mr. Wooster, whatever your name is, let me tell you...
Ah, Jeeves, tidying up the bedchamber. It was nearly time for you to be calling it a day. Oh, it's been a sombre evening for me.
Indeed, sir. I hope Mr. Ransom followed my suggestion and saw that your glass was kept full, sir.
Oh, yes, the flowing bowl came my way commendably often, but it was not a cheerful dinner party. Spode giving me dirty looks, Madeline looking martyred and droopy, Gussie eyeing the meat dishes with hopeless longing. Actually, none of us was eating much. The gloom was affecting our appetites all round. Though the food was high class. If Sir Watkyn has failed to lure the chef Anatole away from my Aunt Dahlia, he's obviously got someone very competent wielding the skillet in the kitchen now. Oh, Jeeves, I've just remembered. You recall that yesterday I was going to the Ritz for lunch.
Wearing that alpine hat, sir. Yes, I do recall.
But never mind the hat, Jeeves. I was giving lunch to an American girl, Emerald Stoker. She was my guest at the Ritz.
Yes, sir?
Well, she told me she was off to Totleigh Towers for an extended visit yesterday. Have you heard tell of her? She doesn't seem to be on the guest list.
No, sir. She is the new cook.
What? Emerald Stoker here as cook? I didn't know she could cook.
Oh, yes, sir. She told me she had, in her spare time from the Slade Arts classes, taken a course of cordon bleu cookery in Sloane Street. She had recently suffered a financial reverse by putting a large part of her allowance from her father on Glory Girl in the Oaks, and... not being prepared to incur her father's wrath by confessing her shortage of money and the reason for it, she thought she would offer herself as a cook somewhere until the Slade classes begin again.
But how did she come here?
It seems that Mr. Fink-Nottle had mentioned to her that Sir Watkyn's cook had just given notice. So Miss Emerald came down and offered her services, and Miss Madeline took her on, just for the month.
Oh, what a girl! And then here's Gussie Fink-Nottle going hungry on orders from a higher power, viz. Miss Bassett, and the girl he met at a London studio party, for whom he expressed to me feelings I thought dangerously stronger than mere friendship. This girl is serving up the smoked offerings which Gussie is specifically forbidden. I mean, Gussie, the champion tapeworm of drones, who follows his hot steak and kidney pie with cold steak and kidney pie as a chaser. Gussie now cut down to spinach and such garbage.
It is ironic, sir, and sad.
Well, now we know why he said yesterday, Madeline makes me sick. Jeeves, this is all very dangerous. Miss Bassett may say she will never love anybody as she loves Gussie, but that's only her side of it. I mean, picture to yourself, Jeeves, a python at the zoo, waking up from its 6-month sleep and feeling peckish. Imagine if its keeper, instead of offering it a trough full of assorted raw meats, hands it a cheese straw. That python might speak of its keeper as Gussie spoke of Madeline.
Yeah, but, and this must go no further, please, sir. The cook, Miss Stoker, was much moved on hearing of Mr. Fink-Nottle's distress, and she instructed me to apprise Mr. Fink-Nottle that if he were agreeable to visiting the kitchen at some late hour, when the household had retired for the night, she would be happy to supply him with cold steak and kidney pie, sir.
Jeeves, this is wonderful news! He could avert the peril that was threatening the Bassett-Fink-Nottle axis. I know Gussie from soup to nuts. Put him off from his protein and you sour his normal, amiable nature, turning him into a sullen hater of his species, asking nothing better than to bite his nearest and dearest, and to bite them good. But give him that steak and kidney pie outlet, and it would allow him to fulfill what might be called his legitimate aspirations, and he will become his old, lovable self once more. The dark scowl will be replaced by the tender simper, the acid crack by the honeyed word, and all will be hotsy-totsy once more with his love life. God bless Emerald Stoker is the way I look at it.
Let us hope you are right, sir.
Oh, there's a good girl, Jeeves. Give young Emerald my cordial greetings when you see her. Explain that I know her dark secret, but will not pass it round, and I would like to hobnob with her very soon.
Miss Stoker is teaching Mr. Ransom, the butler, how to play piquet, and he is, foolishly, in my opinion, flattered into thinking he will be able to play her for money soon.
I hope she skins him to the bone. Good night, Jeeves.
Good night, sir. I will bring you your tea at the usual hour tomorrow morning, and I will assume that you will wish to breakfast here in your room too.
Yes, indeed. Good night, Jeeves. All that talk of cold steak and kidney pie made me realize that I had eaten practically nothing at dinner, what with all those agonized glances going about. Well, if there was a cold steak and kidney pie for Gussie in the kitchen, why not for Bertram? Gussie wouldn't have halted all. So, on with the dressing gown, and the bedroom slippers, and out into the darkness, not letting a twig snap beneath my feet, as the saying is. Down the passage, down the stairs.
Ah!
Will you get down? Will you get out?
Hey, look out for my glasses.
Gussie, I took you for a burglar. You nearly gave me heart failure. I didn't expect you to be prowling about so late. I thought I'd have a clear track.
Clear track? Where to?
The steak and kidney pie, of course. I'm hungry, if you've left any.
Oh, yes, there's quite a lot left. But don't eat it all. I thought I might have another go at it before breakfast.
Was it good?
Oh, delicious. That's a splendid girl for you. Emerald Stoker, the cook. She wouldn't put a man on a vegetarian diet.
What? Now, Gussie. Now, Madeline says vegetables only for you because she loves you and wants you to grow up healthy, strong and rosy-cheeked. Like the poet Shelley.
Madeline makes me sick, and the poet Shelley can jump in the lake. Good night, Bertie. Oh, to get to the kitchen, you turn right out of the hall here, through the green baize door, and along a stone passage.
Gussie was right. As good a cold steak and kidney pie as I've ever taken spoon to. Best steak, lots of kidney, rich gravy, and not too much of the pie. I shall stop now. Let's see the time before I switch off the lights and feel my way back to bed. 2:15 ac Emma. Right. Douse the glims. Off we go. Stone passage. Hairpin bend. First right. Through hall. Ow! Oh, golly. That must be a grandfather clock. Who put that there, for God's sake? Hello? Someone switched the light on.
Mr. Wooster?
Good morning, Sir Watkyn. Awfully sorry. I came down to borrow a book. Any book. And I must have bumped into this clock in the dark.
And?
Well, it toppled over.
Might I ask why you were conducting your literary researches in the dark? It would surely have been within the scope of even your limited abilities to press a light switch.
Yes.
Yes, it's hardly an answer, Mr. Wooster. That is, was a valuable clock, almost a museum piece. It belonged to my father, who was in the diplomatic service. He took it with him from post to post. Rome, Vienna, Washington, Paris, Lisbon. You would have thought, when it came to Totleigh Towers, it would have earned a secure retirement.
Sorry.
But oh, no. It hadn't encountered its supreme test. Mr. Wooster looking for a book at 2:30 in the morning in the dark. What's that scratching at the door? Open it, will you? Well, don't just stand there on the face of my clock, for heaven's sake.
Yes. Here, I say, Stiffy's Aberdeen Terrier, Bartholomew. What are you doing here this time of night on your own, Bartholomew? Where's your mistress? Get away from my ankle! Ow! Mind out, Sir Watkyn, mind out! It's safer up here on the chest of drawers. I know that growl of Bartholomew's. Go away, Bartholomew!
Go away, Bartholomew! Where's Stephanie?
Yes, he has a good set of teeth, hasn't he, Sir Watkyn?
Go away, sir, go away! Lie down, and go away, for heaven's sake! This damned dog has bitten the policeman, has bitten my butler Ransom, now it's trying to bite me. It's absurd. Knows me perfectly well, we meet every day. And where is Stephanie, for heaven's sake? Lie down, sir. Lie down, go back to bed. Really, you should be quiet. The way my niece allows this infernal animal to...
You better join me, Sir Watkyn.
Dog must be mad. Move along there, Mr. Wooster. Give me some room.
I expect Bartholomew's never seen you in that dressing gown before, and he's dazzled. A bit on the prismatic side, that dressing gown, wouldn't you say? Bright purple with yellow frocks.
What's wrong with it?
You better ask Bartholomew. He seems to have strong views. Not too uncomfortable up here on the chest, are we? Golly, look at that mess that old clock's made.
Old and of great value, Mr. Wooster.
Like your black amber statuette, Sir Watkyn.
Let us keep our attention on the dog.
Will you sit down and sit? You leave. Leave. Sit. Go over there and sit.
Mr. Wooster, isn't there something you can do?
Well, nothing I can do, no. You might find the animal 5 parts.
Well, we can't stay up here for the rest of the night.
Why not? What's to stop us?
Stephanie! Stiffy!
Well, for heaven's sake, what have you got there, Bartholomew? Are you being a brave dog, guarding the house? Come to Mother's and, this is a clever boy. He's a clever boy. Well, what on earth do you two think you're doing perched together up there at this time of night? Why have you been upsetting Grandfather Clock?
That was me, Stiffy. I bumped into it. I'm as bad as Stinker, aren't I, bumping into things and upsetting them?
Less of the ha-ha-ha. And don't mention yourself in the same breath as my beloved Harold. And it still doesn't explain why you're sitting up there like a couple of buzzards in a treetop.
We were savagely attacked by your dog, Stephanie. He's been trying to get at us for the last hour. At least it seems like an hour.
Well, how can you blame the poor angel? He was guarding the house. Was he guarding the house? Yes, you were. And what were you two doing? Obviously, Bartholomew thought you were in the pay of Moscow. I know Bertie's loony. He was dropped on his head as a baby. But I'm surprised at you, Uncle Watkyn. Why don't you go to bed?
I shall be delighted to go to bed if you'll call this animal off.
He's quite all right if you don't go out of your way to stir him up, Bartholomew. Here. Now, you bounder. Sit. That's enough. Stay.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you very much. Yes, we can discuss the control of your dog at length some other time. Good night, Mr. Wooster. And if there's any more of my furniture you wish to break up, pray consider yourself at liberty.
I don't believe Uncle Watkyn likes you, Bertie. I noticed him looking at you at dinner, as if appalled. I don't wonder your arrival hit him hard. It did me. I've never been so surprised in my life as when you suddenly bobbed up like a corpse rising to the surface on a sheet of water. Why did you change your mind? Harold told me you absolutely refused to come to Totleigh to help me.
I did not come to Totleigh to help you, Stiffy.
Stay. Good boy.
Oh, and let's get this quite clear. I learnt that there had been trouble between Gussie and Madeline, caused, I find, by all this vegetarianism she's been forcing on him. I thought I might be able to put a stopper on their quarrel if I came and talked them into sense. Bertie Wooster, the suave diplomat, the little friend of all the world. So I cashed an invitation from Madeline.
I see. You were afraid that if Madeline handed Gussie the pink slip, she'd try to marry you.
That broadly is the strength of it.
Well, you couldn't have come at a better moment. Now you're here, you can get cracking on the job Harold told you I wanted you to do for me.
Stiffy, let's get this clear.
No, naughty boy.
I am not going to lift a finger to help you. I know the sort of mess you push people into, especially me. I won't do it.
But this is something quite simple, Bertie, and you'll be bringing sunshine and happiness into the life of a poor slob who's been chiselled out of both. Weren't you ever a Boy Scout, Bertie?
Not since I was a boy.
Well, there's a lot of leeway to catch up in the way of good deeds, then. These are the facts. Listen.
I don't want to hear any facts.
There's a good boy, Bartholomew.
I will not take part in any more disgraceful projects of yours, young Stiffy.
Do you want me to get Bartholomew to start where he left off, just near your ankles? Seize! Go on.
All right.
Here, Bartholomew. Sit.
Very well. Tell me all, but make it brief.
Oh, it won't take long, and then you can be off to beddy-byes. You remember that little black amber statuette in the middle of the dinner table tonight?
Yes, vividly, and I saw.
Uncle Watkyn bought it from a man called Plank.
So I gather.
Well, do you know what he paid for it?
1,000 quid, you said?
No, I said it was worth 1,000 quid. But Uncle Watkyn got it off this poor innocent sap for a £5. He makes no secret of it. He was swanking about it at Brinkley last week. We can't have him getting away with raw work like that. We must give him a sharp lesson.
Have you tried doing anything?
In a sort of way, yes. I arranged that Harold should preach a very strong sermon on Naboth's vineyard. Not that I suppose you've ever heard of Naboth's vineyard.
I doubt if there's a man in London and the home counties who has the facts relating to Naboth's vineyard more thoroughly at his fingertips than me. The news may not have reached you, but when at prep school I won a prize for scripture knowledge.
I bet you cheated.
Not at all. Not at all. Sheer merit. Did Stinker cooperate on this Naboth's Vineyard sermon thing?
Yes, he thought it was a splendid idea and went about sucking pastilles for a week so as to be in good voice. The set-up was the same as the play in Hamlet. You know, with which to catch the conscience of the king.
Yes, I see the strategy, all right. How did it work out?
It didn't. Harold lives in the cottage of Mrs. Bootle, the postman's wife, where they have only oil lamps, and the sermon was on the table with the lamp on it, and Harold bumped into the table and...
Trust Stinker, of all the web-footed muddlers...
What do you mean, trust Stinker? And who's a web-footed muddler?
I mean, trust Stinker to be disappointed, to disappoint you.
Right, I'll accept that. Sit, Bartholomew. And the web-footed muddler bit we'll strike from the record. That from you, indeed. Anyway, now we've got to handle the problem another way.
We?
Yes, you and me. You see, I'm confined to barracks for a stretch, and I'm not allowed out of the grounds. Punishment, because Bartholomew bit Ransom the butler. You didn't mean to do that, Daddy. He put his foot in your little mouthie, didn't he? And Uncle Watkyn has already fined me to the limits of my allowance this month, So I want you to pinch the statuette and take it back to the man Plank in the village of Hockley-cum-Meston. That's where he lives, apparently. Plank can then sell it to your Uncle Tom, or to my Uncle Watkyn if he likes, at a proper price, when you tell him what the proper price is.
Oh, my dear Stiffy.
Less of this my dear Stiffy stuff, Bertie. You're always pinching things, aren't you? Policemen's helmets, things like that. Uncle Watkyn is always saying so.
Only on boat race night and when the heart was younger. My answer to your suggestion now is no.
No?
N-ruddy-o!
Oh, you're a blighter, Bertie.
But a blighter who knows his own mind and is not to be shaken by argument or plea, however specious.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I did think I wouldn't have to tell Madeline about Gussie and the cook and the steak and kidney pie.
What?
Yes, Bertie. I too have been up and about this exciting night.
Stiffy?
Yes, Bertie. The thought occurred to me that if Madeline, his fiancée, who had put him on a vegetarian diet, heard of what I saw, she would give him the bum's rush before he knew what had hit him.
And that would mean...
Yes, Bertie.
Oh, my sacred aunt, Madeline would reach out for me.
Exactly, Bertie.
Blackmail, Stiffy. That's what you're pulling on me. Blackmail!
Yes, Bertie. After diamonds, a girl's best friend.
You've got me by the short hairs again, you young fiend.
That's my little man. The whole thing's frightfully easy. All you have to do is to lift the foul object off the dining room table and smuggle it out to Hockley-cum-Meston. Find this Plank and restore him his treasure. Think how his face will light up when he sees you walk in with it, and tell him he's been chiselled by Sir Watkyn, and here the thing is back. My hero, I expect he'll say. Won't he say that, Mother? My hero, that's what he'll say.
Ugh. So, that's the story. You see the position, Jeeves?
Yes, sir. But you cannot accede to Miss Bing's request.
If I don't, she'll spill the beans to Miss Bassett about Gussie and the cook and the cold steak and kidney pie.
Yes, sir. But since the statuette is no longer on the dining room table, but locked away in the collection room, you can with complete justification tell Miss Bing that you cannot undertake the task she has described. I chanced to hear Lord Sidcup and Sir Watkyn talking after dinner last night, sir. You had, I understand, said at dinner how much your uncle, Mr. Travers, would have liked to have the statuette in his collection, and this decided Sir Watkyn to place the object safely in the collection room out of your reach.
Huh, suspicious old blighters. Anyway, it dishes Stiffy's plan.
I'm sure Miss Bing will now see reason and recede from her position. More coffee, sir?
Thank you, Jeeves. So, that lets me out.
Completely, sir. And with honour satisfied.
Jeeves, you're right. I say, you wouldn't like to go and explain the changed circs to Stiffy. You'd tell it much better than I would. You'd probably find her messing about in the garden at this hour.
Yes, I saw her 20 minutes ago in the garden, as you say, with Mr. Pinker. I think she was trying to prepare him for his approaching ordeal. If you recall, sir, owing to the temporary indisposition of the vicar, Mr. Pinker will be in sole charge of the school treat tomorrow, and he views the prospect with some qualms. There is a lawless element among the children in Totleigh in the world, and Mr. Pinker fears the worst.
Well, ask Stiffy to take a couple of minutes off from the pep talk and deliver our communique to her.
Very good, sir. I saw Miss Byng, sir. She is insistent that you do restore the statuette to Mr. Plank.
She's cuckoo. I can't get into the collection room.
No, sir, but Miss Byng can. She informs me that not long ago Sir Watkyn left the key of the collection room in the lock, and she had time to get an impression of it in candle grease and have a duplicate made.
Typical.
She has just gone in and removed the statuette. I have brought it to you with her compliments. Here, sir.
Jeeves, have I really got to carry this revolting object on my person out of the house?
Miss Byng suggests you go to Hockley-cum-Meston village with it this afternoon, sir.
Jeeves, doesn't it strike you as odd that with infant mortality so rife, a girl like Stiffy should have been permitted to survive for 21 or 22 years? Some mismanagement there, surely. What's that tree I read about somewhere that kills everything that grows beneath it?
The upas tree, sir.
Stiffy's a female upas tree. Disaster on every side is what she strews. And another thing, it's all very well for her to say glibly.
Or airily, sir. The words are synonymous.
It's all very well for her to say airily or glibly, take this blasted eyesore to Plank. But how do I find him? I can't go rapping on every door in the village.
I'd thought of that, sir. I suggest you go to the village post office and start your inquiries there. Post office officials invariably have information at their disposal as to the whereabouts of dwellers in the vicinity.
I suppose you're right. But I don't mind confessing that the feet are cold and the nerves sticking out and curling at the ends. Stiffy Byng. A one-girl beauty chorus, but bad news. Bad news. Helpful old girl at the post office. She told me the man Plank is up at the big house here. I'll go round the back. I imagine Plank as some kind of labourer on the estate. Perhaps a sturdy, gnarled old fellow whose sailor son had brought the ghastly statuette home from one of his voyages, and neither of them knew it was valuable. I'll put it on the mantelpiece, Dad, no doubt the son had said. It'll look well up there. And the old gaffer would have replied, Aye, lad, gormed if it won't look gradely on the mantelpiece. Or words to that effect. I can't do the dialect, of course. So they'd shoved it on the mantelpiece, and along came the snake in the grass, Sir Watkyn Bassett, with his smooth city ways, and had made suckers of parent and offspring. £5, forsooth. I'll knock on the door of the big house here and ask where I'll find Plank round the place.
Oh, there you are. Hope I haven't kept you waiting. We were having football practice. Oh, leave your hat there. Drink. What about one for the tonsils? Yes, I see you're looking at that school football group photograph, Charterhouse. That's me in the middle of the front row. I skippered the team that year. That's Smiler Todd on my left. He was left back.
Left back, eh?
And a very good one. Played for Cambridge later. You fond of soccer?
I don't think I know him.
Association football, I mean. Round ball. No handling except by the goalkeeper.
No, I've never gone in for it.
Pity. You're just the right build for a winger. I've always been mad keen on the game. Didn't get much of it when I left Charterhouse and went to Africa. I tried to teach the natives there the game, but had to give it up. Too many deaths and the inevitable subsequent blood feuds. I retired and settled down here. I'm trying to make the Hockley-cum-Meston football side the best village team in Gloucestershire. They're shaping up well, but I wish I could find a good centre-half. Midfield anchorman, who can feed his wings and plug in the long shot and goal occasionally. But you don't want to hear all this.
Not really, no.
You want to know about my Brazilian expedition.
Oh, have you been to Brazil?
Didn't you know that? Didn't they brief you at the office?
Were you expecting a reporter or something?
Of course I was. Aren't you from the Daily Echo?
No, sorry, no.
I thought you were the chap coming to interview me about my Brazilian explorations.
Oh, are you an explorer?
What did you think I was? Does the name Plank mean nothing to you?
Is your name Plank?
Of course it is.
Well, that's an odd coincidence. I'm looking for someone of that name in this village. Not you, someone else. They said at the post office I'd find him here. I had it in mind that he's to be some sturdy tiller of the soil, probably gnarled and with a sailor son. You see, I've got this thing, a black sort of statuette thing, and I want...
Good God! Where did you get that? That's a bit of native sculpture I picked up on the Congo and sold to Sir Watkyn Bassett.
You sold it to him?
Certainly.
Well, shiver my timbers. Your plank. Well, this is where I do you a lot of good. If you just give me £5...
Oh, so that's it is. I've got your number now. I've met your thought all over the world.
What?
You stole that from Sir Watkyn.
But, no.
You won't get any £5 out of me, my man. You just sit there and don't move.
But
I'm going to call the police.
Will you listen, Mr. Plank?
No! Who's that knocking in my garden?
Excuse me, sir. It will not be necessary to call the local police.
It's Jeeves. What on earth is his game now?
Who the devil are you?
You are Major Plank, sir?
That's right.
I am Chief Inspector Witherspoon, sir, at Scotland Yard. Has this man been attempting to obtain money from you?
That's just what he had been doing.
As we suspected. We've had our eye on him for a long time, but till now have been unable to catch him on the job.
Oh, notorious crook, is he?
Yes. He is a confidence man of considerable eminence in the underworld.
Well, he's just been trying to get me to give him £5 for something I sold only recently to Sir Watkyn Bassett over at Totleigh in the World. £5? Truth!
Yes, sir. With your permission, I will impound the object and take the miscreant to Totleigh Towers and confront Sir Watkyn with him.
Yes, that'll teach him.
He is known to us at the Yard as Alpine Joe, because he always wears that alpine hat. So.
Oh, really?
He's got the hat with him now.
He never moves without it.
You think he'd adopt some rude disguise?
You would indeed, sir. But the mental processes of a man like that are hard to follow.
Anyway, there's no need, you say, for me to phone the local police. You wouldn't like me to hit him over the head with a Zulu knob, Kelly, before you take him away, would you?
No, sir. I'm sure he will come quietly.
Pity. Well, don't let him give you the slip. Shove him as soon as you can into some dungeon with dripping walls and see that he is well gnawed by rats.
Very good, sir. Now you come along with me.
Well, all right, if you say so. Chief Inspector who, Jeeves?
Witherspoon, sir.
Why Witherspoon? Well, for that matter, why not Witherspoon? But how on earth did you come to be here?
Shortly after you left, sir, I learned from Miss Byng that Sir Watkyn Bassett had misinformed her and your uncle at Brinkley that he had bought the object from Major Plank for £5. He had paid the proper price, £1,000.
He... What?
Sir Watkyn had said £5 just to exasperate Mr. Travers and make him jealous of the bargain that his rival collector had made.
Good Lord, Jeeves, are all collectors such dirty dogs?
Perhaps Sir Watkyn is worse than some in his eagerness to acquire such objects, sir. He told Miss Byng of his deception of Mr. Travers with a proud chuckle, sir, asking her to enjoy it but to keep it to herself.
I see. So my errand was, what's the word, Jeeves?
Bootless, sir.
Bootless? Doesn't sound right, but I suppose you know. So, still, how did you come here, to Hockley-cum-Meston?
I saw immediately that if you did find the Plank person, your interview might be embarrassing, so I borrowed Miss Byng's car. I left it some distance down the road and approached the house on foot, listened at an open window, and was able to intervene through the French doors at the crucial moment.
Well, but for you, Plank would have had me in the local calaboose in a matter of minutes. Who is he, by the way? I got the impression he was an explorer of sorts.
Yes, sir.
Pretty far-flung, I gather.
Extremely, sir. He has recently returned from an expedition to the interior of Brazil. I made inquiries at the post office. The person behind the counter was most informative. I learned that Major Plank is an enthusiast for the association football game and is hoping to make the Hockley-cum-Meston team invincible on the field.
Yes, he was telling me. You aren't a good centre-half, are you?
I do not know, sir. I've never played either type of football.
Plank says he's been searching high and low for a good centre-half for the team. So far, no success. Well, Jeeves, you saved me from a very sticky imbroglio, very resourceful. Now I must get the statuette back into Miss Bing's hands quickly. I don't want to be caught with it.
May I offer a suggestion, sir? Give the statuette to me, and I will restore it to Miss Bing when I take her car back to her. She will restore the object to the collection room. I think that if you approached Totleigh Towers with the statuette on your person, you might find yourself in trouble with Sir Watkyn or Mr. Spode. Lord Sidcup, I should say so.
You think they'd frisk me? I'm sure you're doing them an injustice. They wouldn't behave like that to a guest. Well, here's the foul thing anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it. Well, here I am, back in the stable yard, and just in time for a refreshing cup of tea, I'd say.
Ah!
Oh, hello, Spode.
Wooster!
Speaking.
Get out of that car, Wooster! I'm going to search it and restore Sir Watkyn's amber statuette to him. You thief!
Women! What a sex! What a sex! That's the opinion of Bertie Wooster, and I state it without reserve or reservation. Take Madeline Bassett, making her betrothed, Gussie Fink-Nottle, become a vegetarian. Gussie, the greediest guzzler, the premier python of the drones. And with what result? Gussie, maddened by abstinence, sneaks off at midnight for a date with a new cook. A pretty girl, incidentally, Emerald Stoker, in the kitchen, where she feeds him cold steak and kidney pie till his ribs squeak. Then, Stiffy Bing. There ought to be a law against young Miss Stephanie Bing. She sends me off to look for a yokel of the name of Plank in a neighbouring village, and she makes me take with me a precious black amber statuette thing, African primitive, I gather, that she has stolen, yes, stolen, from her uncle's collection room. Plank turns out to be the local squire, a retired major, and an angry one, famous for his explorations over most of the world, and he instantly accuses me of having stolen the statuette. Somehow Jeeves got me out of this impasse by pretending to be a Scotland Yard man, and he has taken the damn statuette with him now to restore it to Stiffy, to restore to the collection room. But will that save Bertram from being under suspicion? Sir Watkyn, angry ex-magistrate, and his buddy, angry Spode, Lord Sidcup, have always thought me a thief. And sure enough, when I returned to Totleigh Towers in the old two-seater, with no statuette in my pockets and a clear conscience, here's Spode waiting for me, 8'6" of beef, brawn, and anti-Wooster prejudice.
Ah!
Hello, Spode.
Wooster!
Speaking.
You've got that amber statuette, Wooster. Get out of that car. I'm going to search it. Come on.
Having hidden nothing and nothing to hide, thanks to Jeeves, I am naturally feeling nonchalant, insouciant, and debonair. If Spode were about 3 feet shorter and not quite so wide across the shoulders, I think I would laugh a mocking laugh. And quite possibly flick my cambric handkerchief in his face. People do this in books and are well thought of for it.
I've just searched your bedroom.
Oh, have you? Really? Why my room and my car?
You said your Uncle Thomas Travers would be glad to have that black amber statuette in his own collection, Wooster. And now it has disappeared, and we know who has caused it to disappear.
Oh, the Negro head thingamy. I thought it was in the dining room. Have you looked in the middle of the dining room table, Spode?
It was in the collection room, and now it's not, and somebody's removed it, Wooster.
Most extraordinary.
And when I say somebody, I mean a slimy, sneaky thief of the name of Wooster. It's not in your bedroom, so you must have it with you in your car. Get out of that seat and stand up like a man, Wooster. Now! Turn out your pockets, Wooster.
Certainly, Spode. See? No amber statuette.
It must be in the car. Now then.
Hello, Bertie!
Oh, hello, Stiffy. That vast trouser seat, a chap burrowing into my car's pockets and so on, that's Roderick Spode, Earl of Sidcup.
You don't say. What goes on?
Well, you know that black eyesore that was on the dinner table? An African amber statuette? But apparently it's disappeared from the collection room, and Spode here, one laughs lightly, thinks I've pinched it. And I'm holding it, what's the word? Not incognito. Incommunicado, that's it. He thinks I'm holding it incommunicado.
He does?
So he says.
Man must be an arse.
Did you call me an ass?
Certainly I did. I was taught by a long series of governesses always to speak the truth. Fancy accusing Bertie of taking that statuette.
It does sound silly, doesn't it? Perhaps bizarre is the right word.
The thing's in the collection room.
It is not in the collection room.
Who says so?
I say so.
Well, it was in the collection room 3 minutes ago.
Now,
Don't stand there grinding your teeth and knotting your muscles, Lord Sidcup. Go and look.
Ah.
Poor Bertie. That was a close shave. Ha-ha.
Yes, not so much the ha-ha, young stiffy. You could easily have stopped the whole thing. Spode coming back. Hang-dog, ashamed of himself, apologetic. He looks as though he's lost all the stuffing from his insides.
I seem to have done you an injustice, Wooster.
You spoke hastily, Spode. Never speak hastily, Spode.
No, Wooster, I'm sorry.
The statuette was there all right?
Yes, I could have sworn it had gone.
Never swear, Spode. Another time check your references.
Yes, Wooster.
Wasn't the door locked?
Yes, it was.
Reminds me of one of those mystery stories, doesn't it? Where there's a locked room with no windows, and blowed if one fine morning you don't find a millionaire inside with a dagger of oriental design between his shoulder blades, so it cannot be self-inflicted. Anyway, Spode, try to think before you make accusations another time, Spode.
Yes, Wooster, I'm sorry. I thought...
Never think, Spode. Oh, dear, you've got a spot of oil on your nose from my car, Spode. Don't rub it in. Oh, now it's on your cheek, too. You will remember to wash before you come into dinner, won't you, Spode?
I will, Wooster. Thank you, Wooster.
Not at all, Spode, or rather, Sidcup. Don't spare the soap, will you? I shall now go indoors. Suit yourself, Spode. Oh, hello, Madeline. What's the trouble? You look a little displeased.
A little displeased? I'm perfectly furious with Augustus. What has come over him, Bertie?
Gussie? I don't know. Why? What's happened?
He was very rude to Uncle Roderick.
Gussie? Rude to Spode? Surely not. He's less than half his size. Apart from me, nobody but an all-in wrestling champion would be rude to a fellow as big as Spode.
I mean, he was very rude about Uncle Roderick. He said he was sick and tired of seeing him clumping about the place as if it belonged to him, and hadn't he a house of his own, and if Daddy had an ounce more sense than a billiard ball, he'd charge Uncle Roderick rent. Augustus was most offensive.
Probably just kidding, don't you think?
No.
He didn't say it with a twinkle in his eye?
No.
Or with a light laugh?
No. He meant every word he said. He was harsh and bitter. He's been like that for a long time now. He seems to have lost all sense of harmony and the finer things of life. Or he's going out of his way to annoy me. I noticed it first at Brinkley when we were staying with your aunt last week. One morning there, Augustus and I had walked into the meadows, and the grass was all covered with little wreaths of mist, and I said, didn't he sometimes feel they were the elves' bridal veils? And he said sharply, no, never, adding that he'd never heard such a silly idea in his life.
Well, perhaps. I mean, he does really have a...
Then 2 evenings later, we were watching a lovely sunset, and I said it made me think of the blessed damosel leaning out from the gold bar of heaven. And he said, who? And I said, the blessed damosel. And he said, never heard of her, and that sunsets made him sick.
Well, perhaps it's this vegetarian diet you've put him into. Might make a chap irritable occasionally. Are you sure you're wise to confine him to spinach and beans? If you suddenly steer a chap away from the steaks and chops, it does something to his soul, surely. I bet you'll find that's all that's wrong with Gussie. He simply wants a mutton chop or two under his belt.
Well, he's not going to have them. And if he goes on behaving like a sulky child, I shall know what to do about it.
What will you do about it?
Never mind.
Madeline, supposing, it's not likely to happen, supposing you found your fiancé Augustus Fink-Nottle distracted by hunger, slipping off and tucking into, to take an instance at random, cold steak and kidney pie. What would be the upshot?
Are you telling me, Bertie, that Augustus has been eating cold steak and kidney pie?
Good heavens, no. It was just a thingamy. What do you call questions that aren't really questions? Jeeves would know. Begins with an H. Yes, hypothetical.
Well, the answer is that if I found Augustus going back on his word and eating the flesh of animals secretly, I would have nothing more to do with him.
And then she would reach out for the second best, as she's done before. Bertie, she will say, Bertie, I will try to make you happy. Shall we have 4 bridesmaids or 6? Ugh. What's Jeeves doing all this time, the slacker? I need his help and counsel.
Good evening, sir. I have been brushing your evening clothes. I will lay them out on the bed.
Thank you, Jeeves.
It is a good evening, sir. Let us hope it will stay fine for the school treat here tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Troubles do not come singly, Jeeves, I always say. Did you know that Mr. Fink-Nottle and Miss Madeline are at odds again? He spoke to her sharply and disrespectfully about Lord Sidcup, suggesting that Lord Sidcup had outstayed his welcome at Totleigh Towers, and he spoke to her disrespectfully about someone called the Blessed Damozel. Who is she, Jeeves?
The heroine of a poem by the late Dante Gabriel Rossetti, sir. She leaned out from the gold bar of heaven.
Did she?
Yes, sir. Her eyes were deeper than the depths of water, stilled at even. She had 3 lilies in her hand, and the stars in her hair were 7, sir.
Oh, were they? Well, be that as it may, Gussie said this lady made him sick, and sunsets made him sick, and Miss Madeline is as sore as a sunburnt neck.
Most disturbing, sir.
And now, tomorrow afternoon, the Totleigh and the Woes school treat, a test of strength for the curate, the Rev. Harold Pinker. If he makes a success of it, Sir Watkyn may pencil him in as the next vicar. If he makes a muck of it, Sir Watkyn may pencil him out.
Indeed, sir.
Poor old stinker Pinker. I may say I shall not attend the school treat at all. I need a day off. This suspense, waiting for the Fink-Nottle Bassett betrothal to come apart at the seams, I need a change of air. Who was that chap I remember reading about somewhere who had a sword hanging over him, attached by a single hair?
Damocles, sir. It's an old Greek legend.
Well, I know just how the old Greek must have felt. And with all this on my mind, I'm expected to attend a ruddy school treat. I won't go.
Yeah, your absence may cause remarks, sir.
Let it. I don't care. I am oiling out. Do you know, I remember Mr. Pongo Twistleton telling us at the Drones of a school treat he let himself in for in a quiet Somersetshire country village. Unbridled passions were rampant. Mr. Twistleton told us that in order to promote a game called Is Mr. Smith at Home, the vicar's daughter persuaded him to put his head in a sack and allow the school children to prod him with sticks. His ghastly story held the smoking room spellbound. And I'd say from a casual glance or two that the local Gloucestershire dead-end kids here at Totleigh would be twice as dangerous as any in Somerset. No, Jeeves, tomorrow morning I shall drive to Brinkley. My Aunt Dahlia probably won't be back, but I shall cadge one of Anatole's lunches and tell my Uncle Tom about Sir Watkyn's base behaviour. You will come too, why not?
Impossible, sir. Thank you, sir. I've promised to assist Mr. Ransom in the tea tent in the afternoon.
Ah, then you can tell me all about it when I return.
Yes, sir.
If you survive.
Precisely, sir.
Ah, Jeeves, here I am again. Oh, it did me good to get away from this dump for half a day. How did the school treat go?
Welcome back, sir. I saw you arrive from the window and thought you might be in need of refreshment.
Ah, thank you, Jeeves. I needed that.
I trust you found Mr. Travers in good health?
He was a bit low-spirited when I blew in, but when I told him that the statuette had cost Sir Watkyn £1,000 and not just a fiver, he blossomed like a rose. My aunt, Mrs. Travers, wasn't there, having, as foreshadowed, popped up to London for the day, but the lunch Anatole gave my uncle and me was in his best vein. Anyway, I want to know about that school treat here today, Jeeves.
I think the juvenile element enjoyed themselves, sir.
And you? They didn't put your head in a sack and prod you with sticks?
No, sir. I was assisting in the tea tent.
You speak lightly, Jeeves, but I have known some dark work take place in tea tents at school treats.
It's odd that you should say that, sir, for it was while partaking of tea there that a lad threw a hard-boiled egg at Sir Watkyn.
And hit him? Say he hit him, Jeeves.
On the left cheekbone, sir. It was most unfortunate.
Jeeves, I don't know why you say unfortunate. It's the best thing that could have happened, I'd say. The very first time I set eyes on Pop Bassett, I in the dock at Bosher Street Police Court, he on the bench, I remember saying to myself that there sat a man to whom it would do all the good in the world to have hard-boiled eggs pelted at him. One of my crowd on that occasion, a lady accused of being drunk and disorderly, did, on receipt of her sentence, throw her boot at Mr. Bassett, as he then was, but with poor aim, she succeeded only in beaning the magistrate's clerk. By the way, what's the boy's name? The heroic boy who hit Sir Watkyn on the cheekbone with a hard-boiled egg today.
I cannot say, sir. His actions were cloaked in anonymity.
A pity. I would have liked to reward him by sending camels with argosies of apes, ivory and peacocks to his address. Did you see anything of Mr. Fink-Nottle during this afternoon?
Yes, sir. At Miss Madeline's insistence, he played a large part in the proceedings and was, I'm sorry to say, somewhat roughly handled by the younger revellers. among other vicissitudes, that he underwent a child entangled an all-day sucker in Mr. Fink-Nottle's hair.
That would have annoyed him. He's very fussy about his hair.
Yes, sir, he was visibly incensed. He detached the sweetmeat from his hair and threw it from him with a good deal of force, and by ill luck it struck Miss Bing's dog on the nose. Affronted by what he took to be an unprovoked assault, the animal bit Mr. Fink-Nottle in the leg.
Poor old Gussie.
Yes.
Still, into each life some rain must fall, I have heard you say.
It was originally said in Greek by the philosopher Marcus Aurelius.
Really? Jeeves, I think I can manage another whisky and soda, if you would fetch it for me.
Very good, sir. I will go now.
Bertie?
Oh, Gussie. Hello, it's you. I see you're limping a bit.
Yes, bitten to the bone by that blasted dog of Stiffy's.
Ah.
Oh, by the way, Stinker Pinker was looking for you. I came to borrow some cigarettes.
Go ahead, there's a box over there. Sit down. I wanted to...
Oh, I'm sorry, Bertie, I can't stop. I'm taking Emerald Stoker for a walk.
You're what?
Or a row on the river, whichever she prefers.
But, Gussie, you can't.
Yes, I can. Watch me. So long, I don't want to keep M waiting.
M? Good Lord. Oh, Jeeves, thank you. The second whisky always tastes better than the first, don't you find? Jeeves, Mr. Fink-Nottle has just been and gone. I fear he's playing fast and loose with Miss Emerald Stoker, the cook.
Yes, sir, it is noticed in the servants' halls.
What does Mr. Pinker want to see me about?
Does he want to see you, sir? I do not know why. It may be in reference to Sir Watkyn and the hard-boiled egg.
Don't tell me Stinker threw it.
No, sir. But the miscreant's action has caused Sir Watkyn seriously to doubt the wisdom of entrusting the vicarage to a curate incapable of maintaining order at a school treat, sir. Miss Bing, who confided this information to me, is greatly distressed. She had supposed, and I quote her own words, that the thing was in the bag, sir.
There's a curse on this house, Jeeves. Broken blossoms and shattered hopes in every direction. Oh, Spode. Oh, come in. Good of you to knock. Take a few chairs. What's on your mind now?
Have you seen Fink-Nottle?
No, Spode, I haven't. I have been away at Brinkley since this morning, my uncle's place out Worcestershire way. Some urgent family business came up and I had to go and attend to it. So, unfortunately, I missed the school treat. A great disappointment. You haven't seen Mr. Fink-Nottle, have you, Jeeves?
No, sir. If you will excuse me, sir, I will go and press your evening clothes.
Now, Spode, was it something important you wanted to see Gussie about?
I want to break his neck.
Well, really, Spode. Not long ago you were toying with the idea of breaking mine. I really do think you should watch yourself in the matter of neck breaking and check the urge before it gets too strong a grip on you. No doubt you say to yourself that you can take it or leave it alone, but isn't there the danger of its becoming habit-forming? Anyway, why do you want to break Gussie's neck?
I can speak frankly to you, Wooster, because you too love Madeline.
Well,
as I told you, I have always loved her, and her happiness is very dear to me. It was a great shock when she became engaged to this man, Fink-Nottle. But though stunned, I kept silence.
Very white, very pucker.
But when Fink-Nottle turned out to be a libertine...
Gussie, a libertine? Pure as the driven S, I'd have said. An ass, perhaps. A libertine, no.
Wooster, 10 minutes ago I saw Fink-Nottle in the garden, kissing the cook.
You... Good God! I must find Gussie. This is serious. He's probably in the garden still with M. There's the young fool at the end of the yew alley. He seems to be alone. No sign of young Emerald that I can see. Hoi! Gussie!
Ah, Bertie! Yes, we decided to go for a walk, not a row. Oh, what a beautiful evening, is it not, Bertie?
Gussie, you blithering idiot! What's all this about you kissing Emerald?
Oh, yes, Bertie. Yes, I don't know who told you, but I did kiss her, and I shall do it again. Oh, what a girl, Bertie. So kind, so sympathetic. I hadn't time to tell you about the school treat.
Jeeves told me Bartholomew bit you in the leg.
Yes, to the bone. And do you know what Emerald did? Not only did she coo over me like a mother comforting a favourite child, but she bathed and bandaged my lacerated leg. She was a ministering angel, the nearest thing to Florence Nightingale you should hope to find. Naturally, I kissed her.
Well, you shouldn't have kissed her. You're engaged to be married to Madeline.
Oh, yes, Madeline. Yes, I was about to touch on Madeline. Shall I tell you what's wrong with Madeline? She has no heart. Do you know how she reacted to the serious wound the dog inflicted on me? She espoused the dog's cause. She said the whole thing was my fault, and I must have teased the little blister, and she would advise Stiffy to take it to the vet to see that it had come to no harm biting into my flesh. She behaved like a louse, Bertie. And she's got me on this damn vegetarian diet, or thinks she has. Anyway, I can't eat the good things. Good, meaty, sizzling, solid things that Emerald sends up to the dining room for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
But, Gussie!
Do you know what Emerald did when I was bitten by that damn dog? In addition to binding up my wounds, she went straight to the kitchen and cut me a packet of sandwiches. I have them. Here. Ham and tongue. Em made them for me with her own hands. I think it was her thoughtfulness in that, even more than her divine sympathy, that showed me she was the only girl in the world for me.
But, Gussie...
Don't interrupt, Bertie. The scales fell from my eyes, and I saw that what I'd felt for Madeline was just a boyish infatuation. What I feel about Em is the real thing, and I shall be glad if you will stop going about saying she looks like a freckled Pekingese.
But, Gussie...
It's no good you're saying, but, Gussie. The trouble with you, Bertie, is that you haven't got it in you to understand true love. You're a mere butterfly, flitting from flower to flower and sipping, like Freddie Widgeon and the rest of the half-wits of whom the Drones Club is far too full. A girl to you is just the plaything of an idle hour, and anything in the nature of a grand passion is beyond you. I'm different. I have depth. I am a marrying man.
But, Gussie, you can't marry Emerald Stoker.
Why not? We're twin souls. You can be picking out a good fish slice for our wedding present. Oh, excuse me, Bertie. I really must be alone.
Jeeves, were you looking for me?
Yes, sir. I wish to warn you, and perhaps to warn Mr. Fink-Nottle, that Lord Sidcup now has a horsewhip, sir, and is still looking everywhere for Mr. Fink-Nottle, sir.
Thank you for telling me, Jeeves. I'll be back in my room very soon and will report progress.
I will be there, sir.
Oh, well, no sign of Gussie for the moment.
Hello, Bertie!
Ah, Stiffy and Stinker. Hi there, Stiffy. Stinker, what's the news?
Well, hello, Bertie. How good the garden is looking just now, is it not?
What? Yes. Stinker, I gather that Sir Watkyn blames you for his having received a hard-boiled egg on the cheekbone this afternoon.
Oh, well, of course I can see it from Sir Watkyn's point of view. He thinks that if I'd drilled the distinction between right and wrong more zealously into the minds of the infants' Bible class, this wouldn't have happened.
Harold, Uncle Watkyn is behaving like a cad, and you know it.
Stephanie, I really don't think that you could...
It's true.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. Nothing, is there?
It's awfully kind of you, but...
Well, yes, Bertie, you can help things by keeping out of Uncle Watkyn's way. Caddish his behaviour may be, but we haven't lost all hope of sweetening him. But we must give his nervous system time to calm down. Now, the sight of you, Bertie, obviously does something to him. It stirs him up to the boil. So keep out of his way. You can do that to help us.
And let the old crumb keep out of my way. It'll be a pleasure. Is that all?
Well, I think that...
That's all for the moment. Oh, hello, there's Gussie. Hi, Gussie!
Hello, Stiffy. Hello, Stinker.
Hello.
Gussie, I nearly forgot. I met Roderick Spode just now, and he asked if I knew where you were, as he wanted to tear you limb from limb, owing to having seen you kiss the cook.
So, it was Spode who saw me. You never told me that, Bertie. Limb from limb, did you say, Stiffy?
Yes, run like a hare is my advice.
Yes, I will. I'll be off then.
Oh, no, you won't, Fink-Nottle. Got you, Fink-Nottle, you rat.
Oh, Spode, you brute! Stop shaking Gussie like a cocktail!
Now my spectacles have fallen off. Let me go, Spode. You...
I've got your specs, Gussie. I say, Spode, that's a bit rough.
Stop it, you great ape! Oh, you killed the poor fish! Harold!
Let me down.
Where's Harold? He must come and stop this.
Bertie, you can't expect the gentle Harold to sail into this with his fists. But the church looks askance at curates who swat parishioners. Swat your flock and you're sunk.
You, Stephanie, you called me, darling. What's going on? Oh, good gracious.
Oh, Harold, Spode's trying to murder Gussie. Go in and stop him.
Go in and...
Well, you were a boxing blue at Oxford and you're nearer Spode's weight.
Darling, a curate with his dog collar. What would my superiors at the club say?
Harold, please, do something.
I say, Spode, you know...
Take your hands off me, Picard. I'm dealing with Fink-Nottle.
No, Spode. Desist, I insist. You must let this man go.
Take your ruddy hand.
Right.
Oh, socked Harold on the nose. Hooray! Now we shall see some action. Tally-ho! Give it to him, Harold. That's it. Sock him. Never mind the superiors of the cloth. The church militant. Ah, yes, that's the way. Ooh, that's a beauty. Oh, atta boy, Harold. Oh, he won't wake up for some time after that. Harold, my king among men.
My queen.
Come on, let's go in and bathe your nose. Oh, did my precious lamb get a conk on the hoot of a weeping ugly swoon? You find some balm in Gilead.
Nothing, my dear.
I did enjoy that. Gussie, you've been very lucky this day to have had Stinker in your corner, but don't be an ass. Don't hang about. Are you waiting for Spode to have another go at you? From what I know of him, I'd say he's one of those fellows that wake up cross. Come on, Gussie. We'll both get the hell out.
Yes, Bertie, look, wait for me. That was a ghastly experience, Bertie.
Can't have been pleasant for you.
What a splendid chap Stinker Pinker is. That's what the church needs today. More curates capable of hauling off and letting fellows like Spode have it where it does most good.
But Stinker won't always be there to rescue you, Gussie. Huh? He has christenings and choir practices and mothers' meetings to occupy his time. Spode, though crushed to earth, will rise again and be after you, Gussie. If you take my advice, you clear out and retire into private life for a while. Stiff will lend you her car, go home to your newt farm and lock the gates behind you.
Bertie, you're right. I'll leave this evening.
And don't waste time saying goodbye.
You bet I will.
Well, come on, then here are your spectacles. Come on.
Oh, here. No, don't go that way, Bertie. Keep bearing to the left. I want to go to the kitchen garden. I told Em I'd meet her there.
I told Em I'd meet her there.
There she is, with a large china basin among the beans. Hello, Em! Here's Bertie.
Emerald, only a few days since we met at the Ritz.
Oh, hello, Augustus. Oh, hello, Bertie. Augustus, what have you been doing to yourself? What happened?
Well, Spode tried to hammer the stuffing out of Gussie.
Oh, Augustus, you poor, precious lambkin.
Oh.
Gosh, I wish I had Spode here for a minute. I'd teach him.
Oh, Lord! It's Spode again!
Oh, no!
On the rampage! So for a moment he's got a foot caught in the vegetable frame. Gussie, he's out for your blood!
I know!
Ah, Fink-Nottle! Just the man I'm looking for. Now we will carry on where we left off when the curate interrupted.
No.
Stay where you are, Fink-Nottle. That's got you.
Leave Augustus alone, you great bully!
Good shot, Emerald! That's Spode flat out again, socked on the noggin with a kitchen basin and looking peaceful once more, but among the cabbages this time. This hasn't been Spode's lucky day. It's broken your basin, though, Emerald.
I don't care. I'm glad I had it with me to smash over his head. It's done the trick. The idea of him shaking Augustus like that. He got what was coming to him. Oh, golly, here's Madeline Bassett. I'm off.
Yes, I suppose no cook likes to explain to her employer why she's bonneted her employer's guests and guardians with china basins and broken the basin into the bargain. Hello, Madeline.
Why is Uncle Roderick lying there? Augustus, what have you been doing to him?
Oh, that. I merely chastised him. The fellow had only himself to blame. I mean, he was asking for it. I had to teach him a lesson.
You brute!
No, not at all. No, he had the option of withdrawing. He must have known what would happen when he saw me remove my glasses. When I remove my glasses, those who know what's good for them head for the hills.
I hate you! I hate you!
I didn't know anyone ever said that except in the second act of a musical comedy.
Yes, I hate you!
You do?
Yes, I do!
In that case, to hell with a vegetarian diet. I will now eat a ham sandwich. One that Em made for me.
Augustus, you're eating meat! Oh, this is the absolute end. Uncle Roderick, what happened? Let me help you up.
Careful of my head.
Where pain and anguish rack the brow, a ministering angel thou. One of Jeeves' gags. I bet pain and whatever are racking Spode's brow at this moment after that biff on the occiput by a kitchen basin. Well, I can't wait. This is where I oil back to the house. Hello. Jeeves, in Miss Bing's car with her dog, Bartholomew. What's the errand, Jeeves?
Miss Bing took Miss Madeline's advice and worried about the little dog after he had bitten Mr. Fink-Nottle's legs. She asked me to take him to the veterinary surgeon. I'm glad to say the surgeon has given him a clean bill of health. I must find Miss Bing and restore the dog to her and give her the good news.
How many human legs have you chewed in your career, Bartholomew, eh? Not mine yet, anyway. But you had a go 2 nights ago, didn't you, you explosive little Scotsman? Nearly had my hand off at the elbow. What a charmer. Jeeves, I need a long talk with you. And here's something to chew over till we meet. Miss Madeline and Mr. Fink-Nottle have parted brass rags and forever.
Sir?
Mr. Fink-Nottle deliberately ate a ham sandwich, Jeeves, at Miss Bassett to show that he was through with vegetarianism. And he accepted with cordiality her dismissal of him from her life.
You do not think it may be a case of, blessings on the falling out that all the more endears, as the poet finally puts it?
No, this time the poet can put it up the chimney for all the difference it'll make. Incidentally, Jeeves, you've missed something. 2 splendid moments of truth. Mr. Spode was knocked base over apex and down for the count twice in the last 10 minutes. Once by the curates and once by the cook. They'll be hell to pay for this, and one wonders what the reckoning will be.
And that danger that you are in, sir, is the recurrent one that Miss Bassett, now she is no longer attached to a fiancé, will make advances to you.
Quite.
We must formulate some immediate plan for evasive action.
Formulate like billy-ho, Jeeves. There are times which... what?
Which try men's souls. Huh?
Yes, that's it. And I was going to get a drink, or I shall perish of thirst.
I will see you later, sir.
I'll say this for Sir Watkyn Bassett. He has the cocktail tray out and welcoming in the drawing room dead on 6:30 every evening. Good evening, Sir Watkyn. Mind if I join you with the drinking fountain?
Hello, Uncle Watkyn.
Oh, good evening, Stephanie, my dear.
Having a spot before dinner?
Yes?
You think you are, but you aren't. And I'll tell you why. There isn't going to be any dinner.
Huh?
The cook's eloped with Gussie Fink-Nottle.
Oh, no!
Eloped?
That's right.
With the cook?
None other. That's why I said there wasn't going to be any dinner. We shall have to make do with hard-boiled eggs, if there are any left over from the school treat.
Stephanie, I'll thank you not to mention hard-boiled eggs when my cheek is one big bruise from the egg thrown at me by that boy in the tea tent this afternoon.
Oh,
well, now, never mind now. To more cheerful topics. Are you sure of your facts? I mean about Mr. Fink-Nottle going off with the cook.
Yes, I met them as they were starting off. Gussie asked if he could borrow my car.
You lent it to him, I hope.
Oh, yes, I said, help yourself, Gussie.
Good girl, good girl. Excellent response. And they've gone, and they plan to get married?
As soon as Gussie can get a special licence. You have to apply to the Archbishop of Canterbury, I believe, and I'm told he stings you quite a lot.
Money well spent, though, in this case.
That's how Gussie feels. He told me he was dropping his bride-to-be, the cook, Emerald Stoker, at Bertie's aunt's place, Brinkley, and then straight up to London to tackle the Archbishop. He's full of zeal.
Did you say he was going to unload the girl on my Aunt Dahlia? He's got a nerve. The aged relative has a strong personality and finds no difficulty when displeased in reducing the object of a displeasure to a spot of grease in a few minutes. Aunt Dahlia may not want an eloping American cook on her hands at Brinkley just at present.
Well. So we're rid of Mr. Fink-Nottle. This calls for a celebration. Look, now, your glass is empty, Mr. Wooster. May I refill it?
Thank you.
I understand you drove to Brinkley today to see your uncle. I hope you found him well.
Yes. Oh, yes. My aunt wasn't there. She'll be back by now, though.
Good.
I'm glad you're so cheerful, Uncle Watkyn. I was afraid my news about the elopement would upset you. You're short one son-in-law.
It's precisely that has made this the happiest day of my life, my dear.
Then you can make it the happiest day of my life by giving my sainted Harold the vicarage of Totleigh in the Wold.
Oh, yes. In my present mood, I can deny you nothing. Of course.
That's marvellous.
I'm sure that Mr. Picker will make an excellent vicar.
Oh, the best. He's wasted as a curate. No scope. Running under wraps. Unleash him as a vicar and he'll be the talk of the established church. He's as hot as a pistol, very sound on doctrine and can preach like a street.
I've always had the highest opinion of Harold Pinker.
I'm not surprised. All the nibs feel the same. He's got what it takes.
I always enjoy his sermons. Manly, straightforward and short.
Oh, yes, he's one of those manly, healthy, open-air men. Muscular Christianity, that's his dish. He's a Corinthian soccer player, centre-half, and you can't get better than that. If you don't make him a vicar, I shall probably persuade him to turn his collar round and go for the big dough. I mean, turn professional footballer. Arsenal, Manchester City. He could name his own salary anywhere.
Did you say centre-half was his place on the field?
Yes, why? What do you know about soccer?
Well, I was only thinking I'd heard the words centre-half already somewhere today or recently.
Oh, but you won't hear it again now Uncle Watkyn's going to do the square thing. I may tell Harold the balloon's going up, Uncle Watkin. I mean that it's official about the vicarage.
Certainly.
Oh, Uncle Watkin, I shall kiss you.
Yes, well, now, if you'll excuse me, Stephanie, and you, Mr. Wooster, I must go to Madeline.
And congratulate her.
I was going to say dry her tears.
If any.
You think she won't be in a state of dejection?
What girl would cry if she was saved by a miracle from marrying Gussie Fink-Nottle?
True, very true.
Bertie!
Stiffy!
Oh, the vicarage is in the bag now, really in the bag. Oh, you heard what Uncle Watkin said. Now Harold and I can marry. Now we can marry. Oh, you can't keep a good man down. Do you know who first said you can't keep a good man down, Bertie?
No, who?
Jonah taunting the whale. That was one that Harold was told behind the squash courts at Theological College. But just think, Bertie, what a vicar Harold will make, with me at his side. Oh, his parishioners will bless their good luck. Harold, a saintly character, doing the square thing by their souls, and me, the sort of vicaress they'd only dreamed about, doling out soup to the deserving poor and asking, "How's your rheumatism, Mrs. Grant Willoughby? And how's the old Parkinson's disease, Gaffer Judge?" And taking the little children...
Stiffy! I agree that this looks like the maddest, merriest day of all the glad new year for you and Stinker. But I think there's something you've overlooked.
What's that?
You've got to get it in writing. Nothing is in the bag with your uncle until you've got him signing on the dotted line.
Oh, you think he would double-cross us?
I wouldn't trust him an inch.
Well... Righto, I'll go and find Harold and we'll draft a letter for Uncle Watkin to sign.
And it wouldn't hurt to bring a couple of lawyers.
Oh, sorry, Jeeves.
Excuse me, Miss Bing.
Oh, hello, Jeeves.
You're wanted on the telephone, sir.
Who, me? Here? Who is it?
Your aunt, Mrs. Travers.
Oh, Lord, this'll be Aunt Dahlia what-the-helling about Gussie unloading Emerald on her. She's sure to blame me. It's practically routine for aunts to blame nephews for everything that happens. Seems to be what nephews are for. Yes, Jeeves, I'm coming. Hello, Aunt Dahlia.
Hello there, you young menace to Western civilization. How are you?
Thank you, Aunt. Ticking over.
Drunk? Did I interrupt you in the middle of your 10th cocktail?
My third, actually. I usually stay steady at 2, but Pop Bassett insisted on replenishing my glass. He's a bit above himself at the moment and very much master of the revels. I wouldn't put it past him to have an ox roasted whole in the marketplace if he can find an ox and a cook. But I'm glad you telephoned, aged ancestor. I expect that by now Gussie Fink-Nottle has arrived at Brinkley, complete with the young American girl he proposes to marry.
Yes, but
now, I just want to say that if you're going to haul off and blame your nephew for this intrusion, you'll be doing me a grave injustice. Had Gussie told me...
What's all this silver-tongued orator stuff? Stop babbling, you ghastly young gasbag. Put a sock in it. There's no need to apologise. The girl looks like a Pekingese with freckles, but she's a cook. And that's exactly what we need at Brinkley at this very moment. Her arrival has brought sunshine into a stricken home. We've lost Anatole.
What? Good Lord! Don't tell me Anatole has walked out. Don't tell me you've lost that peerless chef, God's gift to the gastric juices.
Oh, no, not permanently, my greedy young tapeworm. But he's recently retired to bed with a touch of liver. Or malleofoire, as he calls it. You know how these Gauls fuss about their insides. Anatole's taken to his bed, so your Pekingese girl, well, Fink-Nottle's rather, is manna in our wilderness. Who is she? Do you know anything about her?
I do indeed, dear Auntie. Emerald is the second daughter of a well-to-do American millionaire called Stoker.
Really? So this Fink-Nottle is not going to marry Madeline Bassett?
No, that fixture has been scratched.
This leaves you in rather a spot, doesn't it? And Madeline will want to marry you again, won't she?
That aged relative is just the awful peril.
My poor suffering Bertie. But Jeeves will find a way out of it for you, as usual.
Ah, just a minute, Aunt Dahlia. Your old friend Spode, alias Lord Sidcup, has just come in and he's making faces and gestures to me that tell me he wants to use the telephone when I've finished with it.
When I've finished with it, tell him to read a long and improving book while I tell you why, actually, I did telephone you.
Spode, go and read a book, will you?
Huh?
Go ahead, Auntie. You have our ear.
Right. You know that amber statuette thing of Pop Bassett's?
The primitive African eyesore, yes.
I want you to buy it for me, as a present to your Uncle Tom. Someone's left me a couple of £1,000, and I want you to get that statuette. Make old Bassett sell it.
It's going to be pretty hard to get away with.
Oh, you'll manage. You can go up to 1,500 for me. I suppose you couldn't manage just to slip it in your pocket. It'd save a lot of overheads. No, get Bassett to sell it.
I'll do my best, Aunt. I know how much Uncle Tom covets the statuette.
That's my boy.
I must find Sir Watkyn. Now, where's Spode? Spode?
Huh?
Ah, there you are. The instrument is yours, Spode. I say, that's a lovely black eye you've got.
I've been looking for you, Wooster. Wooster, listen to me. I have been listening to you. You were speaking to your aunt, and your aunt was urging you to steal Sir Watkyn's amber statuette.
She wasn't.
Pardon me, but I heard every word you said and some of what she said. You said it's going to be pretty hard to get away with it. And then, I know how much Uncle Tom covets that statuette, you said. And you said your aunt could rely on you.
Nonsense, Spode. My aunt was asking me to buy the statuette from Sir Watkyn.
A likely story. I know that aunt of yours, Wooster. She would steal the filling out of your back teeth if she thought she could do it without detection. No, Wooster, I can tell you straight. If Sir Watkyn misses that statuette, it will be prison for you. Sir Watkyn dislikes you intensely.
A bit.
Nothing will give him more pleasure as Justice of the Peace than to give you a long stretch without the option. Yes, sir, it'll be choky for you. Ah, here is Sir Watkyn.
Ah, hello, Roderick. Madeline tells me that you... Good gracious. Your eye. Did you have a fall?
Quite a shiner, isn't it? No, I did not fall. I was socked by a curate.
Good heavens. What curate?
Pinker, of course. There's only one curate in these parts, isn't there?
What, you mean you were assaulted by Mr. Pinker? You astound me.
Not half as much as he astounded me, I don't mind telling you. Young Pinker was a revelation to me. I didn't know curates had left hooks like that. He's got a knack of fainting you off balance and then coming in with a sort of corkscrew punch which it's impossible not to admire. I must get him to teach me sometime.
Really? The Reverend Harold Pinker, eh? This gives me a lot to think about. But I was looking for Madeline. You don't know where she is, do you, Mr. Wooster?
No, I don't. I don't look forward to meeting her much either.
You don't know either, Roderick, do you?
No.
No? All right, well, I must go on looking, that's all. All I must do.
No, it's not the curate I've got it in for, Wooster, but the cook. She beamed me with a china basin. And from behind, I'm going to have a word with that cook.
You can't. She's escaped with Gussie Fink-Nottle, and a wedding will shortly take place. Any day now, in fact.
Really? Then Madeline's back in circulation. You mean that, Wooster, old chap?
Yes, and that means...
Right. It means that the field is now clear for me to declare my love and press my suit. Don't you see?
What? Yes, Spode, old man. Or rather, Lord Sidcup, old man. I may say Madeline's father's delighted that she's free of Augustus Fink-Nottle. Heaven bless your wooing then, Spode, old chap.
Thank you, Wooster, old man. It's good of you to take it like this, like a gentleman.
Oh, Sir Watkyn. It's you again. Did you find Madeline?
Yes.
How is she?
Off her head, apparently. She says she's going to marry you.
Oh, no.
You're joking.
I wish I were, Roderick. I'm distraught.
But she can't marry that.
She seems resolved to.
But Wooster's worse than that fish-faced blighter.
I agree with you, Roderick. Much worse.
Look here.
I'll go talk to her. This is ghastly.
Well, Sir Watkyn, I must say you're a most polite host. I hope we shall be better friends when I'm your son-in-law. And let me say here and now I don't want to be your son-in-law. But if Madeline insists, well, then of course I shall face the music. Ah, Stiffy, Stinker.
Hi.
Here a minute. I see, Stinker, from the colour and shape of your nose, that Spode did connect with you before you put him down on the green sward.
I'm afraid he did.
Well, you both look pretty bobbish now. Have you come to get Sir Watkyn's signature on the vicarage deal?
Yes, it's all ready. Uncle Watkyn, this bit of paper we've brought just says that Harold gets the vicarage of Totleigh in the Wold as soon as the old chap packs up and has said his goodbyes to the parishioners. We thought we ought to have it embodied in the form of a letter. So will you sign just here?
I fear I don't understand you, Stephanie. I have just seen Roderick.
I bet he's got a shiner now.
I beg your pardon.
Is his eye black?
It is.
Yes, Harold's strength is as the strength of 10. Well, here's the paper, here's the place for you to sign, and here's a pen. Let's get the show on the road.
You appear to be under a misapprehension, Stephanie. I have no intention now of entrusting Mr. Pinker with the vicarage.
What?
If Mr. Pinker brutally assaults one of my guests, I do not propose to sit under him in the pulpit on Sundays.
But, Uncle Watkin, you promised...
Provisionally only. I was not aware when I did so that Mr. Pinker had brutally attacked Lord Sidcup.
Proceed,
Mr. Pinker, proceed.
It was, I mean, it wasn't...
All right. You can leave the debris where it is, Mr. Pinker. That's another vase gone. A ransom can clear it up.
I am sorry, Sir Watkyn.
Uncle Watkin, you're behaving like a tin-pot magistrate again.
I beg your pardon,
Harold
Stephanie.
didn't assault Spode. Spode assaulted him. Harold was cooing to Spode like a turtle dove, and Spode suddenly hauled off and plunked Harold on the beezer. What would you expect Harold to do? Turn another nose?
I would have expected him to remember his position as a clerk in holy orders.
For goodness sake, Uncle, Spode was murdering Gussie Fink-Nottle.
And Mr. Pinker tried to stop him. Great heavens.
Uncle Watkin, it's not like you to go back on your solemn promises. You have always been so kind to me. You have made me love and respect you. I have come to look on you as a second father. Don't louse the whole thing up now.
I shall not change my mind. I shall not have Mr. Pinker taking his Easter offering in my church.
I see. Well, you'll be sorry.
I disagree with you. However, I must go. Go now.
Bitter remorse is coming to you, Uncle Watkin.
What do you think Stephanie meant by that, Bertie?
One never knows with your beloved Stiffy, stinker old man. But I'd advise Sir Watkyn to say his prayers. Come in. Ah, Jeeves, looking for me?
Yes, sir. I thought I should warn you to be on the alert, sir. I have just seen Major Plank coming up the drive, and he may be coming to this room.
Plank? Good Lord. The man who thinks I'm an international crook called Alpine Joe and you are Inspector Witherspoon of Scotland Yard? He mustn't find either of us here.
No, sir. I can get onto the back stairs before he sees me. I suggest, sir, that you retire to the floor behind the sofa and leave it to Mr. Pinker to protect our alibis.
Thank you, Jeeves. Stinker, be a pal.
What can I do, old chap?
I'll explain it later. It's part of the great web of deception that your beloved Stiffy has woven round our feet. Another of her great loony schemes. Here comes the man Plank, squire of Hotly-cum-Meston across the fields. And here goes Bertie Wooster ducking down behind the sofa, trying not to breathe. Hold the fort, Stinker. I beseech you. I am not here. Stinker. Can you hear me, Stinker?
Yes.
Bertie Wooster speaking from floor level behind the sofa in the drawing room of Totleigh Towers, stately Gloucestershire home of ex-London magistrate Sir Watkyn Bassett. Is that loud and clear, Stinker? Testing.
Yes, Bertie, I can hear you.
All I can see of you is your size 12 clerical shoes, as worn by country curates with much district visiting to be done. Is Major Plank approaching?
No, not at the moment. He seems to be talking to Ransom, the butler, in the hall.
Ah, well, I'll get up for a stretch until the moment of peril when Plank comes into this room.
Who is this Major Plank, and why are you and Jeeves afraid of him?
Long story, Stinker, and it's your beloved Stiffy's fault, as, if I may say so, usual. She sent me over to Hockley-cum-Meston village to find a man named Plank, and to restore to him that black amber statuette thing which Stiffy said her Uncle Watkin had acquired by deception from Plank at a very low price.
What happened? Stephanie didn't tell me that anything had gone wrong with that.
No, she was properly ashamed of her fat-headedness. He first took me for a reporter come to interview him about his far-flung explorations, and then for a thief. He said that having stolen the statuette from Sir Watkyn, I was now trying to flog it back to its original owner for a paltry £5.
But how does Inspector Witherspoon come into it? You say Jeeves impersonated this allegedly Scotland Yard chap and thus rescued you.
Ah, yes, that was Jeeves at his brainiest. In the nick of time, he turned up at Plank's house, said I was Alpine Joe, a well-known international crook who always wore an alpine hat and for whom the Yard had been spreading dragnets, and he took me and the amber statuette away as if in custody.
So, if Plank sees you now...
Exactly, Stinker. I am in the soup, but he's not going to see me.
Quick, Bertie. Here he comes. Down you go, behind the sofa. Ouch. Quiet, Bertie.
If you'll wait in here, Major Plank, sir, I'll see if I can find Sir Watkyn.
Right. Who?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Warm day?
Very warm.
You live in this village?
Yes.
Totleigh?
Yes.
Don't have a soccer side, do they, Totleigh?
No.
You ever played soccer?
Well, yes.
No finer sport, I say. I'm trying to make the Hockey-Cam-Miston team the talk of Gloucestershire. They're coming along, but what we need is a good anchor man, a proper centre-half. Bassett and all.
It's very nice of you to look me up, Plank. Will you have something to drink?
Of course.
Now, what can I do for you, Plank?
Nothing, as I can remember. I've forgotten my ID card.
Well, then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be going back to Madeline.
Who's Madeline?
My daughter. I was having a serious talk with her.
Something wrong with the girl?
Yes, she is contemplating making a disastrous marriage to a Mr. Wooster.
Who's Mr. Wooster?
Oh, a typical wastrel of the type so common these days.
I used to know a fellow called Wooster, but I don't suppose it could be the same chap, because my Wooster was eaten by a crocodile on the Zambezi, which rules him out as a husband. Right, home with it. Don't let me keep on. I did have a reason for coming here, but I didn't want to tell that old ass Bassett. Do you happen to know where I can find a chap called Pinker?
My name's Pinker.
Are you sure? The Pinker I'm looking for is a curate.
I'm a curate.
You are? Oh, by Jove, you're perfectly right. I see your collar buttons at the back. You're not H.P. Pinker by any chance?
Yes, I am.
Captain of Shrewsbury Soccer, centre-half at Oxford, and the Corinthians?
Yes.
You will. Wouldn't you be interested in becoming the vicar at Hockey-Cam-Miston? I've got to fill the pulpit and the vicarage, and I've got to have a good centre-half for our soccer side. What to serve? So, you take the vicarage job, splendid. Amazing bit of luck finding you.
I say, really, about that vicarage, you really
Certainly. It was my friend Inspector Witherspoon of Scotland Yard who put me on to you. He said I'd find you here if I came and asked around. Ow! What was that noise? Sort of gasping noise seemed to come from behind that sofa. Take a look.
Yes, all right.
Stinker, don't betray me.
No, there's nothing behind the sofa.
Thought it might be a dog being sick. I wonder how Bassett's getting on with that daughter of his. Do you know this fellow Wooster?
As a matter of fact, he's one of my best friends.
Oh. Bassett doesn't seem too fond of him.
No.
Which of the two girls round here is Madeline? Is she the little squirt with large blue eyes?
No, that's Sir Watkyn's niece, Stephanie Bing.
Bing? Oh, that name rings a bell. Oh, Jimmy Bing. Haven't seen him for years. He was bitten by a puma, poor chap, and they tell me he still hesitates in rather a noticeable manner before sitting down. It wouldn't be Stephanie's father, would it?
No, her father's dead.
Oh, nice girl?
Very nice. If you don't mind, I'll be going to find her to tell her the good news.
Good news? What good news?
About me and your vicarage, sir.
Oh, yes. You think she'd be interested?
I'm sure she would. We're going to be married.
Good God. Well, you run along. I suppose I'd better go and have a word with old Bassett before I leave. Fellow boss, mister. But one has to be civil.
Oh, allow me.
No.
Oh, ow. Oh, thank goodness they've gone. Oh.
Yes, sir?
Jeeves. Oh, I didn't hear you come in.
I thought I should just explain. Sir.
Jeeves, that was about the least comfortable 10 minutes I've ever spent in my life. And now, Jeeves, I require an explanation. Indeed, I do, and a categorical one at that.
Sir?
You cannot evade the issue by saying, sir. Tell me this, Jeeves. Why did you tell Plank to come to Totleigh Towers right into my midst?
I thought greater good than evil would come of it, sir, and I must defend my decision. My heart was melted by Miss Bing's distress and her tale of her misfortune. She told me that her uncle, Sir Watkyn, had gone back on his word about giving the vicarage of Totleigh in the Wold to Mr. Pinker, and it seemed she might do something dangerous to her uncle in revenge, sir. I perceived that it might be within my power to alleviate Miss Bing's distress. I had learnt at the post office in Hockey-Cam-Miston, sir, that the vicar there, as here, was retiring shortly, and that the living was in the gift of the squire, Major Plank, sir. I was cognizant of Major Plank's desire to strengthen the local association football side, and his search for a good centre-half. I had heard that Mr. Pinker was a centre-half as good as any in the amateur game. And I knew from Miss Bing that she and Mr. Pinker cannot marry until he has the stipend and accommodation of a vicarage.
So the whole thing fitted together in a neat package.
That was to be hoped, sir.
Well, it has worked. Stinker has clicked. He gets that vicarage as soon as the present incumbent can pack his bags, which he is keen to do.
I'm very happy to hear it, sir.
And Plank didn't actually find me, so it could have been worse. Alpine Joe, indeed. Inspector Witherspoon, indeed. Pshaw! But on the other hand, I am still slated to be the husband of Madeline Bassett, and the flesh creeps briskly at the prospect.
I will devote considerable thought to the matter of extricating you from this predicament, sir.
Do so, Jeeves.
Oh, hello, Bertie.
Hello, Stiffy. You don't look too pleased with life, nor am I.
I'm looking for Harold.
And he's looking for you with good tidings.
And I'm looking for him with bad tidings. Uncle Watkyn is a wart. He won't budge about that vicarage.
Aha, but Stinker has got another vicarage now, so the Totleigh and the Wold flock can eat nettles and thistles, or whatever neglected flocks get into. He can marry you and take you out of this doomed village.
What?
Major Plank has offered him the vicarage at Hockley-cum-Meston.
Bertie, I won't ask you to say all that again, because I don't think you could without straining a tonsil. But do promise me that what you said is true. Jeeves?
Miss?
Do you vouch that Mr. Wooster's not talking through his foul little new hat?
Yes, miss.
But I still don't understand. The man Plank hasn't met my beloved Harold.
Jeeves brought them together.
Did you, Jeeves?
Yes, miss.
Jeeves, may I kiss you?
No, miss.
Then I shall have to kiss you, Bertie.
Oh, all right. Stiffy.
And I've a good mind to go and kiss Uncle Watkyn, louse of the first water. And, having kissed him, I shall taunt him vigorously with having let a good thing get away from him. Harold, I mean. I must go and find Harold and do a few spring dances on the way. All things bright and beautiful. Whee!
Women, Jeeves.
Yes, sir.
What a sex.
Yes, sir.
Stiffy's bad enough, but Madeline Bassett, and she's the girl I'm engaged to marry.
We have been up against this problem once before, sir. We must seek a lasting solution this time.
You don't think I ought simply to opt out, head for the hills, and let Plank and Madeline Bassett seek me in vain?
No, sir, not yet. I will give the problem my immediate attention, sir, and will report when I can formulate a plan. I must go now, sir.
Right-ho, Jeeves. Immediate attention. That's the third time Jeeves has talked about formulating a plan to get me out of Madeline's grasp, but he never does formulate one. The man's slipping. Or he's not trying. Oh, Lord, people coming. Can't escape yet. I'll have to get behind this damn sofa again.
Oh. Nobody about. Oh, dear. I wish Daddy liked Bertie even one little bit. He'll have to say something nice about Bertie at the wedding reception. Now, how does it go on the piano? Roderick?
So sad at you and Madeline. Madeline, I've been looking for you.
Oh, Uncle Roderick, how's the eye?
Never mind my eye, Madeline.
They say a bit of beefsteak reduces the swelling.
Madeline, your father has told me the awful news. That you and Wooster are going to marry.
Yes, Uncle Roderick, it is true.
But you can't marry a half-baked, half-witted ass like Wooster.
No, Uncle Roderick, I do not love him. He does not appeal to the essential me. But I feel it is my duty to make him happy.
Why on earth go about making worms like Wooster happy?
He loves me, Uncle Roderick. Oh, you must have seen that dumb, worshipping look in his eyes as he gazes at me.
Silly young Beazle. She's had that absurd idea in her nut for years. I wish I had the courage to rise from behind this sofa and tell her the truth.
Madeline, we've got to have this out.
Uncle Roderick, you're hurting me.
I'm the one you're going to marry. I've loved you since you were so high.
I know, Uncle Roderick, I know.
You guessed my secret.
Yes, Uncle Roderick. How sad life is.
It isn't. It's fine. Or it will be for both of us if you give this Wooster the push and marry me. And you must not call me Uncle Roderick any more.
Give me time to think. Roderick.
The man Wooster's little better than a kleptomaniac. You think he came here to be near you. He didn't. He came here to steal the statuette for his Uncle Tom Travers.
It can't be true.
It is true. He's always stealing things.
You shock me, Roderick. But if Bertie really is a thief...
Jeeves.
Good evening, Jeeves.
Good evening, miss. Good evening, my lord. I wonder, miss, if I could have a word with you in private.
You can speak freely in front of Lord Sidcup, Jeeves.
It's in reference to Mr. Wooster. I must tell you that there is a rumour circulating in the servants' hall that you are contemplating marrying Mr. Wooster.
Yes, Jeeves, it is true.
I hope you may pardon me for saying so, Miss Bassett, but you would be making a mistake joining your life to Mr. Wooster's. I am loath to criticise my employer, but Mr. Wooster, you should know, has become a kleptomaniac.
What?
I always said so.
Yes, my lord. I hoped to be able to preserve Mr. Wooster's little secret, as I have always done, but although I know his aunt, Mrs. Travers, telephoned Mr. Wooster, asking him to offer a large sum to buy the statuette from Sir Watkyn, as a present from her to Mr. Travers, he stole it. Yes. In going through Mr. Wooster's effects this afternoon, I observed the statuette concealed beneath his underwear in a drawer. I have it here.
Well, that puts the tin hat on it. I'm going to fetch your father, Madeline.
Then Lord Sidcup was right.
I fear so, miss. It is a form of mental illness. But whether a jury would be sympathetic with that view, I cannot say.
You mean Mr. Wooster might be sent to prison? Thank you, Jeeves.
I must leave you now, Miss Bassett. It has not been easy to tell you this, but it seemed best.
This must be the end. Pure as a driven snow, if not purer, and everybody's pulling my character to pieces, including Jeeves, and I crouch quivering behind a sofa. Oh, Lord, here come a lot of others.
Hello, Daddy. Hello, Major Plank.
Good evening.
Have you heard Roderick's news and what Jeeves has told us? Have you told them, Roderick?
Yes, it seemed best to bring them both into this.
Jeeves found the statuette in a drawer among Bertie's underwear. Bertie had stolen it. Here it is, Daddy.
Good God. That's a little thing in my eyes, Henry Bassett. I'll have another whiskey to calm mine now.
Roderick, you were right.
That reminds me of Alpine Joe.
That settles it, Madeline. You're not marrying this crook Wooster. You're marrying me.
Yes, Roderick. I will be your wife.
That's the way I like to hear you talk. Come out into the garden, Madeline. We have much to discuss.
Yes, Roderick.
Lady Sidcup.
Who's Lady Sidcup?
My daughter will be shortly. One of the oldest titles in England and a very sizable income. That was Lord Sidcup.
I thought you said his name was Roderick.
His Christian name is Roderick.
So, Lord Daughter was going to marry Fink-Nottle, then she was going to marry Wooster. And now she's marrying Lord Sidcup. This calls for another whiskey and soda.
Right, I'll join you. What on earth?
I knew there was someone behind that sofa. Come on, out you.
All right. Give me time to get the kinks out of my spine.
It's Alpine Joe.
Alpine Joe? It's Wooster.
Wooster? Same chap? Don't let him leave the room. But what about Inspector Witherspoon of the Yard?
That, Major Plank, was my valet, Jeeves.
Have I been had for a month?
Well, we'll send for Jeeves. He can explain.
Yes, he's better.
I've rung for Ransom.
Who's Ransom?
My butler. Ransom. Will you ask Constable Oates to step this way, please? Also Jeeves.
Certainly, sir. Who's Constable Oates?
He's our local policeman. He's been having a cup of tea in the kitchen.
Tea? Then I'll have another whiskey and soda. What are you going to charge, Wooster, with Bassett? You're a JP, aren't you? Soak him good, is my advice.
I shall let the law take its course. Probably 28 days in the 2nd Division.
Or 60. Nice round number, 60. You couldn't make it 6 months, I suppose. No?
No.
Pity.
Yes.
Well, 28 days are better than nothing.
Now, look here. You can all listen to me. You think I stole the statuette? You think I steal everything? Don't you? Don't you? Well, I... Look, nobody's listening. I might as well be talking to myself.
Turn him out.
Turn the floodlight on. Chief Inspector Witherspoon of the Yard, huh? An impostor? What a house!
I have brought Constable Oates and Mr. Jeeves as you requested.
Thank you, Ransom. Thank you.
Hell! I've been lying behind a sofa for 25 minutes, and when I speak, nobody listens to me after half a minute. Oh, hello, Oates.
Sir? Oates, this man has been caught stealing. I want you to take him shortly to the police station and lock him up for the night till we can get the court sitting on him.
Yes, Sir Watkyn, sir.
Major Plank, sir, I must apologise for my impersonation of a Scotland Yard detective at your house, but I had good reasons. Sir Watkyn, I wonder if I might have a word with you in private.
Oh, yes, certainly, Jeeves, certainly. Come into my study.
Thank you, sir.
So much for Inspector Witherspoon. Meanwhile, I think I'll have another whiskey and soda and take it out into the garden. I'll be in the hammock on the lawn. Call me back when Sir Watkyn returns.
Very good, sir.
Oh.
Bertie, you poor lamb. Is that great ugly policeman Oates in your hair again?
I shall tell Sir Watkyn that you spoke of me like that, miss. I'm only doing my duty
You
as
are
sworn.
an arse, Oates. But look, you can see Mr. Wooster can't escape. Do be a nice, kind arse, Oates, and go and stand over there by the door while I talk to Mr. Wooster in private.
No plotting, miss.
No, Oates, no plotting. Run along. Oh, Bertie, I heard what Uncle said. Will they give you 28 days, really?
28 days soon pass. They give you a cake of soap and a Bible, I believe.
Do they shave your head? You look funny with your head shaved, Bertie. I wish I could slip you in a file to saw through the bars or something. I must come and visit you anyway.
I believe they don't shave heads anymore.
Oh, Bertie, I'm weighed down with remorse.
You are? Why?
Use the loaf. If I hadn't pinched the statuette thing, none of this would have happened. I'm the guilty party, really. Oughtn't I to go and tell Uncle Watkyn so?
What? Certainly not.
Why not? Uncle Watkyn wouldn't send me to choke it.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. If you told Pop Bassett, Stinker would hear of it and he'd be shocked to the core.
Cool. I hadn't thought of that.
Well, think of it now, young stiffy. Stinker wouldn't be able to help asking himself whether it was prudent for a vicar to link his lot with yours. Doubts, that's what he'd have. Doubts and qualms. When he marries you, he'll want you to take charge of the parish funds, apprise him of the recent facts, and he would never have an easy moment.
Oh, Bertie, that's true.
Picture Stinker's jumpiness if he found you near the Sunday offering bag. No. Secrecy and silence is the only course. But at least there are compensations. I am saved from the scaffold.
You mean you don't have to marry Madeline? And I was rather picturing that it might be a country wedding in some church such as Hockley-cum-Meston, with the vicar preaching and getting one of those juicy fees vicars ask for doing weddings.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, sir. Sir Watkyn has sent me to tell Constable Oates and Mr. Wooster that he is not pressing charges against Mr. Wooster.
Hey, what's all this?
Well, Sir Watkyn has changed his mind, Oates, so you're balked of your prey.
I resent that, miss. It's shackling the police. That's what it is. The police is shackled.
Resent away all you want to. You can strike the gyves from Mr. Wooster's wrists. Jeeves says so. Goodbye, Oates.
Shackling the police. That's what I call it. Shackling the police.
Tough luck, Oates.
Off you go, Oates. Hop on your bicycle. You won't have a prisoner on the pillion this time. Bad luck.
Goodbye, Oates. Been nice meeting you again.
Oh, I must go too. Goodbye for now, Bertie, darling.
Stiffy.
I'm sorry I shan't see you with your head shaved, but I'm glad Uncle Watkyn has behaved like a gentleman for once. I wonder why.
Jeeves?
Sir?
Tell me all. This isn't another of your rescue operations for the young master, is it? I can dimly realise that you planted the evidence of my kleptomania so that Miss Bassett should drop her determination to marry me. I accept the shame of being labelled a thief in view of the relief of being released from that future. But why has Pop Bassett denied himself the pleasure of jugging me? My heart begins to soften towards the old so-and-so. On the evidence before him, he had me in the hollow of his hand, and here he is saying he won't press the charges. It may be that under that flinty exterior there beats a heart of gold.
Well, sir...
Well, Jeeves, don't you agree with me?
Sir Watkyn's lenience, sir, was not entirely goodness of heart. There were inducements.
I don't get you, Jeeves.
I made it a condition that you should be set at liberty, sir.
How do you mean? Condition of what?
Of my entering Sir Watkyn's employment, sir.
What?
Mrs. Travers and perhaps others have told you that Sir Watkyn has been making overtures to me to leave your employment and come to his. I thought it disloyal to him if I told you before. And I had no intention at all of accepting service as Sir Watkyn's valet.
Oh, but now you have accepted, you say?
Only temporarily, sir. And that only on condition that he give you your immediate freedom. I think it very likely that within a week of my joining Sir Watkyn's establishment, he and I will have differences of opinion, and I shall be forced to give notice.
And?
If you have not by then found another gentleman's personal gentleman, I will apply for the vacant post, sir.
Jeeves, you stand alone. Others abide our judgment. You don't, as the poet said. How can I repay you?
There is one favour you have it in your power to bestow, sir.
Name it, Jeeves. Ask of me what you will unto half my kingdom.
If you could see your way to abandoning your alpine hat, sir.
You would go as far as that, Jeeves?
It was merely a suggestion, sir.
I suppose you know you're breaking my heart.
I am sorry, sir.
Very well, Jeeves. So be it. You propose to burn it?
No, sir. To present it to Mr. Ransom, Sir Watkyn's butler, sir. He is courting a certain widow lady in the village, and he admires your hat, and thinks it would help him in his courtship, sir.
But Ransom must be about 104.
He is well stricken in years, yes, sir, but nevertheless...
There's life in the old dog yet.
Precisely, sir.
All right, Jeeves, give him the lid, and may heaven bless his wooing. You might tell him that from me.
I will give Mr. Ransom your message, sir.
And I will light out from Totleigh Towers with only the briefest of farewells, if any. And if Aunt Dahlia wants to buy the statuette from Sir Watkyn, she can do her own bargaining. I will drive to London and home tonight, and you will follow in a matter of days, I hope.
You may have every confidence that there will be differences of opinion between Sir Watkyn and me, sir. And they will result satisfactorily in my dismissal in days rather than weeks.
I shall miss you, Jeeves, even for that short time. But I shall not miss Totleigh Towers. I assume that Madeline and Stiffy will both have their weddings from here. If invited, I shall not attend. Devoted though I am to the Stiffy Stinker duet, I propose never again to let Totleigh Towers lure me inside its gates. Never!
Very good, sir.